Hey guys, and welcome back to another Cultured Boys discussion. I'm Pepe, and I'm joined by Nathan. And today we have a guest with us, our good friend Alex.
Yay! Welcome.
Hello. It's been a year or two.
Waiting
Alex
for
has been wanting
this.
he's been wanting to join us in an episode, and we've been trying to find what episode could we get Alex on. And there's no better way to get Alex's debut on a Cultured Boys episode than we are rating British snacks.
Snacks
Yay.
and food.
Snacks and food, yes.
It's the year of promises, everybody. We're keeping promises we've made and haven't kept in the... I don't know how long we've done this, like 3 years or so. So don't say we don't keep our promises, okay? We're men of our word.
I asked
just
for
takes
this
a little
from
while.
day one, and you've delivered.
Better late than never, as they say.
We've got the tier list in front of us. As you can
Yes.
see, we've got 5 rows of, well, there's 6 technically. 6? Yeah, 6 rows. 5.5 of just pure British foods. And we're going to be ranking them from, as you can see on the left-hand side, A Blessing to Britain, Bloody Lovely, Pretty Good, It's Alright, Not Great, A Disgrace to Britain. And then we've got 2 extras at the end, which has never had it, and I've had it, but I don't remember the taste.
Yes. We do need to explain a couple rules. We're going to go majority vote. So if it's 2v1, it goes in that ranking. If it goes to had it, but don't remember the taste or never had it, but one of us does, we're going to go on their rating. And we're not going individual flavors because that'll take too long. So we're just going to rate the overall product, snack, food, whatever it is. Anyway, with all the disclaimers out, first one up, lads. Arrows.
Pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Straight up. I don't know. Okay, here's a question. Plain chocolate arrow or mint arrow?
Mint. Every day.
Or if I could have the choice, I think I probably would go mint.
Me
Like,
too.
I do love a normal one as well, but I do agree with you. They are pretty good. I don't think they're too much above that. You know what I mean? I agree with
However, yeah,
that. Ooh.
mint arrow all day, every day. But I'm agreeing pretty good.
Yeah, straight in, pretty good.
Okay, nice and easy.
Good stuff.
I'm only saying that because I know what's coming up next, and I rate those over mint arrow.
What, after 8?
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm inclined to disagree here. I think after
Okay.
8s are very much overrated. Like I would much rather have like a mint matchmaker or a mint arrow over an after 8.
Okay, wait. So I was saying bloody lovely, basically.
Yep.
Or higher. Pepe,
Mhm.
I'm assuming you're gonna go lower.
I'm gonna say it's all right.
See, we didn't come up with a rule for this because I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good. I like them,
If you-
but I'm not gonna be like, I can't overindulge, so that's why I wouldn't put it
Mhm.
any further. Because I eat like 1 or 2, and I'm like, right, I'm done. Because otherwise, I'm gonna vom.
I'm happy for us if the 3 of us have said one of those 3. I'm happy to meet in the middle with Al here and go for pretty good. If we're having like the democratic vote between us.
I know we've got a lot to get through, but picture this, right? My favorite
Yeah.
meal out, you all know this, is a curry. A
Yeah.
great
Mhm.
British curry. What's the best thing you can do to finish having a chicken tikka masala, pilau rice, peshwari naan, nice cobra beer, and you get the bill and they give you an after 8? It just hits different. Like only one, you only need one. Having a whole box is that is a feat to get through, but
I mean,
think
like,
that's yeah.
I'm only talking about overindulge because, like, you know, like back in the day, this is like Christmas stuff, isn't it? You get this, someone brings one at Christmas,
It is
and as a
Christmas, it's
kid, you
100%
see a
Christmas.
chocolate, and you try and eat too many, then you throw up a couple minutes later because you probably tried to eat 6 of them. Like, that's all I'm saying.
I can speak from experience in the fact that I have overindulged in mint sweets, and I have that has in fact happened.
I'm happy to settle with pretty good.
Okay,
Let's go pretty. I think let's meet in the middle here. I'm happy to meet
pretty
in the middle
good. Right. Here's the divisive one around the world I've been learning
Okay.
recently. Baked beans. The rest of the world think we're crazy, you know. I've learned this
Yeah.
recently. They think we're nuts for having baked beans. They don't get it.
it's a breakfast thing, isn't it? Like they're just surprised that we're having.
Well, that's
breakfast.
the other thing that they don't. They're like, you lot are crazy. Why are you eating beans for breakfast? I'm like, you. This is a goddamn staple. You take those words back. Them fighting words,
Mhm.
boys.
You cannot
Baked
have a full
beans.
English without baked beans.
That's very true. Yeah, I completely agree.
I'd say at least bloody lovely.
Yeah, agreed. But also, beans on toast with cheese on is a god tier dinner when you've got nothing, you've got no inspiration, you've had a shit day at work, and you just want to have something to throw together within 5 minutes.
Either that or I mean, this is kind of the next two, as you can see. But
Yeah.
beans on toast. Also, when you're a teenager and you're not quite trusted to do anything else yet, and you're like, right, I'm hungry. No one's at home. Beans on toast.
Yep.
I will say if we're going for beans,
Yep.
I'm gonna say this. I think beans are pretty good, but beans on toast though is next level. I will say that. Like so,
Look, I'd be happy to put them both in bloody lovely, to be honest.
I'm happy to do that. I because Al's going for bloody lovely as well, right?
I mean, you can't have beans on toast without Heinz beans. They have to be on par.
Okay. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying like bloody lovely. But I mean, as a British staple, I could also see an argument for a blessing to Britain. I think that
just
might be
blo-
going a bit
I'm-
too far, but you know, I'm just
I
saying I understand
I
there's
like
an
'em,
argument
but
for it.
I don't think they're up there. I don't think they're that up there. I can
Alright,
go
so,
bloody.
like
I
here?
can push the bloody lovely. Yeah, I can push the bloody lovely.
We good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This next one though can go in the fucking bin.
Yeah, put that straight in a disgrace to Britain. I'm with
Yeah,
Pepe on
disgrace.
that.
Okay,
Black
well,
pudding.
I've never had it, so I just have to go with you guys.
Dead is like if there's ever black pudding listed on my full English, I'm like, get rid of that shit. Put the hash brown. Give me some extra hash browns or something. I don't want no black pudding. Nah, dead. Absolutely dead.
I just never had it. I've never been interested, so yeah, I'll take your word for it. To be honest,
For I know you guys have a lot of American listeners as well. For those that don't know what it is, it makes it even worse once you know what's in it
Yeah.
as well.
it's basically a sausage with blood in it.
Yeah,
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
that it's a blood sausage.
go
Like,
Google
I
it.
don't-
We're not even gonna
Yeah.
we're not gonna go further than that. Just Google
Yeah.
Nah.
what that fucking
That's
shit is. It's disgusting.
Nah, it's dead. Absolutely dead.
Right, moving
Right.
on swiftly to bounty. What this is, I don't know how you guys are gonna rate this.
This feels especially controversial because I think that I actually quite like bounties. I don't think they're the best chocolate out there, but I don't think they deserve as much hate as they do.
Bounty, the orphan child of the celebration box. It's the one that's constantly left. No one likes
Yes.
that shit. Bounty.
I like that. I
don't
like
mind it.
bounty.
Nah.
I'd
don't
say,
mind
hold,
it.
I will say this though. I do appreciate a bounty more when it's the smaller ones. I
Hmm.
don't think I'd ever buy a full bar of it though.
So what you saying?
Personally, I must say it's all right.
See, I'm inclined to agree with you. Like, I'll eat them. They're all right. I don't mind it, but like, it's not my first choice. But it's like
And
far
now-
from my last choice.
Well, so you're saying they're not good then, Al?
I'll say it's all right because, to be honest, I'm
Yeah.
probably like had it but don't remember the taste. I know I don't like them. I'm not a big fan of
Yeah.
coconut, so I'll go with you on that.
Whilst that's valid that you had it and probably don't remember, I do want to say, what do you mean you don't remember? It's just coconut and chocolate.
Yeah, like I tried to get that out of my head. It's not had it,
Okay,
don't
fair.
remember. It's had it and tried to erase that memory.
Repressed
Because it was
memory.
Alex's new bottom tier PTSD, like
Yeah, PTSD chocolate bar. Put it in the bin. But if you both like, if you're both like, nah, it's okay, then let's keep it where it is.
Yeah,
I'm happy
all
with
right.
that.
Yeah.
no problem. Bourbon biscuits.
God tier. Put it above red. A blessing. It has to go. A blessing.
Yeah.
Off
red.
screen, just completely
Yeah,
off screen. No, yes,
Too good
no.
for
These
this.
these are a staple. I'm with Al on that. Like,
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna agree with that.
There is no way.
Bourbons. If I had the choice of any biscuit, a bourbon would 100% be up.
look, I'll just say this as a disclaimer. People from overseas, they'll come over, they might have them and be like, "Oh, this isn't special." But you shut the fuck up. This is a staple of British childhood. Okay, everyone over here eats these fucking things. Everyone's had them at least once. So agreed. There's no argument.
When you get a platter of biscuits, they always have like the custard creams, the rich teas, the digestive.
And these are
whatever.
normally one of the
And-
first ones to disappear.
Mhm.
Exactly that. Exactly that.
You're
That
f-
just speaks
you're-
to it. 100%.
You're fighting for these, man. You're always fighting for these.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. What's the next one?
This is one that me and Pepe argued about just what it was when we found this tier list. It's a dairy milk button, like you know those yogurt things, like the puddings.
You know, like kind of like a chocolate yogurt kind of thing. Like, is it
Oh,
chocolate yogurt the way
yeah.
a chocolate pudding? Is it like a chocolate? Would you describe
Kind
it?
I would have. I'd say it's a yogurt / pudding.
Like a is it a mousse? They call it a mousse.
kind
It's
of.
like
Yeah,
bubbly.
that's it. It's probably
It's not
closer
bubbly,
to the
though.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
I-
not mousse, but it's
It's
like
weird.
smooth chocolate. It's smooth chocolate dessert.
I'm not gonna lie. I've probably had this as a kid, but I don't really remember.
I do remember them. I think they're pretty good. I don't think I'd buy them that much, but I think they're a step above all right.
So
personally.
I remember having the flake version of these, and it's a game changer. Like, as a kid, they'd probably be shit now because of all the sugar tax, and it's probably got
Yeah.
no sugar in.
Yeah.
When you were like, I don't know, age 5 to 12, they hit different. I would say they are bloody lovely.
I can go for bloody lovely on
It's-
that.
Okay,
Specifically,
yeah.
flake version.
I'm.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, this isn't the flake version though. So what? Should I bump it down? I'm going off of your guys' word because
I'll say if we were doing flake version, it'd be bloody lovely. I think this is a buttons one. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, fine.
Cool. Sweet.
a cheese board.
Oh, I fucking love a cheese board.
I mean, yeah, so do I. But I'll eat almost any cheese. To be fair.
I think, yeah, let's be honest, bloody lovely, I think, would be the best way for this.
Yeah.
For a cheese board. It doesn't specifically have the exact cheese that like it says on it, so it could be anything, you know what I mean? I'd say bloody lovely would be the point for the cheese board.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just counting that as a cheese board in general, rather than like that. What that specifically is like. These next two are another weird ones that like we sort of had to figure out what it was. These are KP cheese footballs. They're not great. I got these as Christmas presents like a couple years in a row, and they're awful.
You got them as Christmas presents.
Yeah. So one of my family members got told like, oh, he likes these because I ate them one year. And then like that family member thought I just loved them in general, so they just kept giving them to me for Christmas.
I feel like they're really bland. Like,
That's why I'm like not great.
I think again, these are going to be one that were like they were good 10 years ago,
yeah.
Yeah.
but now like they've cut down on all the good stuff in it, like fat, saturated fats, sugar,
Yeah.
salts, and now they're just dead.
Yeah. I'm inclined
I'm-
to put them in not great. I think.
I'm fine with either of the like not great or a disgrace. Like either way,
Go on now. I'll let you decide, Al. What do you reckon?
you're
on
you're
those?
the deciding factor here.
Not great.
Deciding vote.
Let's
Okay,
put not
great.
great. I wouldn't
Not
go as
great.
far as say it's not on black pudding level. let's
It's
be
not.
real.
It's not black pudding. Yeah, it's not black pudding level.
Basically they're fuck. What were these called? Like
Cheeselets.
cheeselets. Yeah.
Cheeselets. Yeah, I don't think I've actually ever had these.
They're just cheese crackers. They're basically like mini cheds.
See,
Yeah.
for me, this is the one Christmas snack that I looked forward to every year.
Okay.
Right, like as a kid, they are a blessing to Britain for me. Nostalgia,
Wow.
but now they're not good. Again, like they're not that cheesy. They're not that like they're just like like a plain Jacob's cracker.
Yeah.
And you're like, it needs
Yeah.
butter and cheese on it and pickle to make
Yep.
it good.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
cheese is just not.
So
It's not present anymore.
in its current state, I take it we're putting it at not great as well.
Let's go for the not great then. if
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
that's
take-
really sad because there was a point in my life when they were a blessing to Britain, and I might shed a tear right now.
How the mighty have fallen.
Cherry Bakewells, I'm over it. Let's go.
Like I don't. Again, I don't rate these that highly, but I'm not a massive like cherry.
Yeah,
bakewell
I don't
guy,
really like
so-
cherry baked rolls.
No, I don't like cherries. Let's just chuck it right at the bottom.
What had it? But wait.
Did-
Oh wait, disgrace or
Oh, yeah, hang on. We've got sub tiers, haven't we?
Yeah.
well, yeah, because it's like
Um,
I wouldn't say it's a disgrace.
Let's put
I
I
I
mean,
don't
not
feel like
great.
they're let's put not great. Let's go on not great because I do remember what they taste like. I just don't. I'm not really a fan
Right.
of them.
You know, literally 2 items ago we talked about fall from grace.
Yeah.
That's what this is for me. Chewits.
Oh,
Chewits were god tier, blessing to Britain when we
Yeah.
were kids, and if you have one now, they are the most disappointing thing to ever exist. It's such a fall from grace.
are they like hard as well?
No,
Yeah,
see,
they-
every time I get them, they're like always too soft and melted. And you know when you bite into it
Mm.
and it just like gums up your teeth, and it's awful. It's an awful experience now.
These were part of the like when you're in year 7 or 8 and you go down to the shop with like your £1.20. That is
Yep.
part of what you're collecting from that corner shop.
Bro,
I really like the sour ones. I don't know if you ever remember that, like the Chewits
Yeah,
Extreme.
yeah.
Didn't they
Yeah,
have
that-
apple sour?
Yeah, that was my go-to for.
nah,
them.
my
Like, any
go-to was
other
the
chew
tropical ones, bro. The tropical ones were the best.
Yeah, agreed.
I can't honestly. It's been so long since I've even had them. I just remember the paper wrapping. Like you said, Nathan, about like the meltedness of it. It would just
Yep.
get stuck to the sweet itself, and that's just ag.
See, it's such a fall from grace for me. I kind of want to call it a disgrace now, but like,
Oh, I think it's
The-
not great if I'm going.
I think
if I'm
not
going.
great as well because it's like the nostalgia of it still brings. me
Well, hang
some
on, because
joy,
I did
but-
this for cheeselets though. So like nostalgia is a blessing to Britain for me with cheeselets. But if we're going
Okay.
like
Alright,
current
alright.
times,
Yeah.
I kind of want to make.
Based off
I want to make a rule that I want to move cheeselets. I feel like they're too low.
What do you want?
You
What
want
do
it
you-
to go all right? Like I'll do that for you because
In
you have
fairness,
one
I-
here.
You're the
wanna
only one
make-
that's had them, so yeah.
I want to accept nostalgia ratings. Like, shit now, but we're gob tier. Like absolute blessing
Okay,
to Britain.
how far do you want it to go up?
We can't put them in pretty good though, because we can't put like current items and
Look,
like
but
just because of
it's
nostalgia.
the
they're pretty
rule.
good.
You and I
Yeah.
have no opinion on it. He's the
Yeah.
one who's got the vote, so it has to go wherever he goes. That's part of the rules.
It's true. It's true.
I'm taking
So
it.
where
Put-
do you
put
want
it,
me?
Put it right at the top.
You
Oh
wanna
my
put,
fucking
You want to
God.
put that right? Okay.
There was a
That's
point
it.
in my life where cheeselets. Everyone gets one. Everybody gets one, right? And that's my one.
Okay, fine.
I'll accept that.
Fine.
I'm gonna ask that a lot in the next hour.
You've
but-
used it
I've
on
used it so
cheeselets.
early.
Jesus. There's so
It's
many
literally
more
about-
things as well.
Okay,
You're so screwed.
It's
you are
done.
so screwed.
It's done.
Okay, I'm not
Okay,
using my
cool.
one on fucking Chewits. Chewits can say that.
Right. Is that what I think? Is that a chip butty?
Chip
that-
Buddy. Yes.
They're,
They're alright.
it's in bits.
It's
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. When on a winter's day, add all your sauces in them and that. It is pretty good.
Like personally for me, I'm not the type to make a chip butty. I would just go to the chippy and get a portion of chips. So like
yeah.
for me, this is my vote doesn't matter. I think they're all right though. You know.
Right,
How
what
would
about
you
like crisps? Is it like potato in bread, or is it just purely just
I-
a chip butty? Because crisp
Like
sandwiches,
chippy-
I'm thinking.
Like chippy chips.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just a chip butty. I can't remember if we were gonna count this as just butties in general, but I think that was too broad.
Nah, I think there's a lot of stuff coming up. I think
Fine.
go for
I
chip
I can have that as like it's all right.
I can go down to it's all right. I can
Alright.
do that.
No
If you gave
problem.
me one now with some like a decent sauce in it, the chips are fresh, salted, and the
Yeah.
bun's pretty decent, I'd be like, yeah, this is all right. It's not.
yeah,
pr-
I'd eat it and be like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now this one is easily top tier, like the toppest of tiers. The chocolate orange. I will go down. If anyone disagreed with me, I will fight you. I will get vocally aggressive. If this is anywhere below a blessing to Britain.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah, I was gonna
Pepe's
say,
up for a fight right now.
I'll let Al go first on that.
What? Okay. Go on.
Okay, Pepe. I kind of agree with you.
Yes, there
They're
we
like a
go.
blessing. The Terry's chocolate orange as like the standard flavor for me is like, yeah, it's pretty good. But when they brought out like the like popping candy, the
Oh, that one's
toffee,
pretty good.
I can't remember the. Like, it was like a Rice Krispie one, I think.
Have you guys had the mint one yet?
No, there's a
So
mint one.
no.
so there's a mint one. It's basically it's not a chocolate. It still looks like a chocolate orange, but it's not like orange flavored anymore. It's just like mint chocolate. That is some
Oh.
good shit, man. That is some really good
okay.
mint chocolate. I'm not gonna lie. That is probably one of the best mint chocolate things I've had in a while.
Wait, is it mint and orange?
No. Just mint and chocolate.
Okay, so it's
just
not
got
a
the
Terry's
branding
chocolate
of,
orange.
no,
It's a
but
Terry's
it's made by
mint.
the brand. So, but I'm just saying in general. I'm not trying to throw in a thing. But I'm just saying.
Well, either way, I'm going off the base chocolate orange, and I will always say it's like the top tier. So, wherever
Bloody
gets me
lovely,
that-
or
where-
a blessing to Britain.
It's a blessing to Britain. God damn it! Like I will not accept any less.
Didn't they bring out last year like a bar? You know those share bars,
They
like the
have, yeah.
slabs.
They've got right now. They have an advent calendar out, and I need to try and find it. I will. I need to hunt down that advent calendar.
Look, it's 2v1, so I guess where you lads want it.
I'm happy with putting it as a blessing to Britain. I appreciate
there we go.
I appreciate
Yeah,
what it does
there
to
we go.
Pepe.
I've just
Easy,
overindulged,
yeah.
so I've had too much chocolate orange the last couple of years.
Never. Absolutely no. Anyway, before we start any more going down this rabbit hole, cream eggs. Right. I think cream eggs are one of the most overrated things ever.
Agreed.
Agreed.
They're awful.
Put it at the bottom. Let's
Yeah.
move on.
Disgrace. Yeah.
I'm happy to put them as a disgrace. Honestly,
It's a marketing campaign for me. They
Yeah.
taste.
Yeah.
They're
They're
so
awful.
dead.
Exactly. Like,
Well,
it's-
that was quite easy.
yeah.
I figured one of us would be like, no, that's fucking amazing. No, I love
No.
that we all agree
It's
immediately.
a split one, yeah. I think it depends on who you are, but nah, all of us
No,
agree on that.
they're
Like,
awful. Awful.
yeah.
Always have been. Anyway, crumpets.
Blessing to Britain.
Yeah, right. Wow. Okay.
Pepe, what are you talking about?
I
Crumpets.
mean, I love a crumpet, but
are so
it's
good.
alright.
At the very minimum, I'd be like bloody lovely.
Yeah.
I can. I'm not like feeling too passionate about it. This is alright. I couldn't give that here or
Bro.
there about them, but I'm happy to just
A,
yeah.
a nice like butter crumpet, like on a winter's morning. Oh, lovely.
Mate,
I'm
I'm
happy for that.
with you. Recently, I was in a burger place in London and I saw like a crumpet burger.
Oh,
Ooh,
So
that
like
does sound
they're
good.
coming back. They're reaching the hipsters of London. Like crumpets,
Right.
crumpets are coming back.
I mean, I kind of want to agree with Al. This is like the top is the tiers.
I'm happy for you guys to do that. Honestly, like,
Two against one. Let's do that.
Right, crunchy.
Crunchies are bloody lovely.
It's
I
my
do
favorite
love a
chocolate
crunchy.
bar.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, that was easy. Bloody lovely.
Yeah, I'd say bloody.
Yeah.
lovely.
Okay.
What are these?
Just a dairy milk. A standard dairy milk, but that looks like a share bar. Doesn't matter about the size. I will fight anyone. You can't in England. Cadbury's make everything, and the dairy milk is the god of chocolate. Okay, a plain dairy milk. Fight me. It's a blessing.
I thought that was chocolate fingers.
Nah, it's just a share bar.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, without dairy milk, I wouldn't have chocolate fingers. And dairy milk is like the daddy of chocolate in Great Britain.
Yeah.
It
You don't
has
like-
to be a blessing
it is,
to Britain.
It is, yeah. It is, yeah. Okay, completely.
You cannot
agree.
have
It
a
is
lot of the
blessing.
chocolate here without that.
Yeah, I would never go for a plain dairy milk. I'd have to be really in the mood for like, I just want plain chocolate. But crunchy is up there, and that's a dairy milk, right?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's Cadbury's as well. Right. Digestives.
I tell you what, it's one of those ones I'll never like go out of my way to have a digestive, but when I do have one, they are pretty damn good.
I need a
you-
cup of tea with it though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you dipping that in tea, or is that just straight up?
I
Right.
don't drink tea, so I just eat them. Like,
Yeah, that's dry as fuck, man. Like, what are you doing with your life when you're eating digestives with no dunking? Like, nah, they have to be accompanied by tea or something.
Pepe's just like balled up in a corner, like life is bad.
No,
He's
I don't know.
eating
I
these
don't have more
dry-ass
than two.
digestives, like he's
Crumbs
getting worse.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Look, I don't argue if my process is right. I'm on your side here. I might just say I think they're pretty good. That's what that's my stance on it.
Right, what hang on. I need to go back to right at the beginning. What we said that it's not necessarily what's just in the picture, right? It could be other varieties.
But I will say, if you're gonna say chocolate, they're already on the list.
All right. I rest my case.
I was just gonna say before you do that, they are on the list. That was one of the concessions we did make about different flavors, because it was like they feel like different categories.
Very different. They're very different.
Even though they're not. Different. But okay, so digestives, we all sort of like pretty good that area-ish.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. Yeah, absolutely.
Also, I had a cheesecake the other day, and the base was made from digestive biscuits. So without digestive biscuits, you can't really have cheesecake.
Yeah, and cheesecake is very damn good.
Also, I learned, like, in England, if you're making s'mores, digestives is closest to what Americans call graham crackers. So, saying,
they do. They're good s'mores. They're good to make.
Fuck, what was this again? Like kebab, wasn't it, or something?
Is this a kebab? Can we zoom in on it?
No, because it's gonna fuck the recording up.
Okay, fine.
But I'm pretty sure we looked at that closer before, and it was like basically we said kebab or shawarma.
Is it like a box?
Whatever.
Yeah, it's like Let's go for doner meat, I guess.
I think that's what you said, but that's
if
you're saying doner meat, that's basically saying kebab.
Yeah, we'll go with kebab then. Okay, so kebab. I do love a kebab.
Pretty good or bloody lovely for me. I do like a kebab.
I love a kebab as well.
At a minimum, it's bloody lovely.
All right,
let's go bloody
lovely. And like 9 times out of 10, you're having it when you're drunk, and it hits different. It's that nothing hits like a kebab when you've been out.
Any variation once you've had a drink as well. Like if you're having a doner, if you're just having like some meat and chips or whatever. Like nah, man. A kebab hits different when you're at 1 a.m, you're slightly drunk. Like, oof.
Yeah, that is good.
Can we move it up to a blessing to Britain then? Because, like,
yes. I fully agree. You know what?
Where would we be without it?
I mean, the amount of times that just the three of us together have been to a kebab shop past midnight after drinking, like, yeah, blessing for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fish and chips, the most well-known British thing to exist.
I feel like I want to leave this up to you guys because I'm here or there about fish or chips. I don't think they're that great, but I will happily be like, if you guys feel really passionate about it, I will take your word on that kind of.
I want to say pretty good because the standard changes from shop to shop.
Yeah.
So I would put it higher because I love fish and chips, but it depends. Then you get into like, but where you're ordering it from, what part of the country you're in, that kind of thing. The quality is different wherever you are, so I'd say pretty good.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. There's people out there, proper British people, that would have this every Friday night and be like, it's a blessing to Britain.
Right. I have a work canteen, right? And every Friday, without fail, they will do fish and chips. It's like if the world was ending tomorrow, they'd still be there making the fish and chips on a Friday. They'll be there. Like it's without fail, there was always fish and chips.
It's such you live in the north as well, and it's such a northern thing to have fish and chips on a Friday. Like
it is very much, yeah. It's it's a different culture up here. It's different culture.
It's the British staple, but again, yeah, pretty good because I've had some awful ones and I've had some really good ones. Right. What is this? Fish fingers, we said?
Yeah, fish fingers.
Oh, fish fingers.
It's a staple of like childhood dinners, really, and school dinners, isn't it? Like
every dinner, turkey dinosaurs and chips, or fish fingers and chips. That's
it. Pretty much.
Again, this for me. Personally, this is on the same level as fish and chips. I'm neither here or there on them. If you guys feel passionate about
You're not a fish person, though, are you, Pepe?
I'm not a fish person. Like, this is the closest I'll probably eat to fish. So this is.
But that's because both of these are like the blandest fish.
And they're also deep fried to fuck.
And they're all frozen as well, deep fried and then frozen.
The worst quality fish is the fish I'll eat. So yeah, go on.
You can't even buy them in the fresh fish section.
Yeah.
It's so dead. Yeah, but they are good in a sandwich. Let's go. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's one of
I'm
those
fine with that.
nostalgia things again.
That's fair.
Oh, like I mean, more childhood kings here, like Freddo.
Freddos are pretty good. They're pretty damn
Pretty good. I mean, it's basically just a dairy milk in a frog shape, but a
Yeah.
fucking it's the king of childhoods, man.
How
Like,
much?
It
Right,
is, yeah.
I'm going to Google this now. How much is a Freddo now?
It's got to be
Oh,
20p,
God.
right?
See,
It's got to be
it's the
20p.
funniest thing I've heard other British people online be like, "That's how you can track inflation. How much does a Freddo cost? Like, how much is the Freddo cost right now?" Because I remember buying these for like 10p.
Yeah,
as a
I
kid.
remember them being cheap as hell.
I remember
these
them
were
being
these were your
5p,
cheap
10p. Like every time they went up, I'd be like, "You what? You how much?"
I wasn't so confident to say they were 5p. They were never. Were they 5p at one point?
At one point, yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my!
We were really,
God.
really young though.
The average
How
price
much
of a
are
Freddo. This is 2022 as well. Was 30p.
What?
5p,
That's 200%
yeah.
increase from the 90s when we were buying them for like
5 to 10p. Yeah.
10p.
Like, bro, see, that's the worst part, right? Because by that point, if they're 30p, throw in the extra 20 and you just get a dairy milk, which is almost twice the size.
10 years ago, Freddo bars were 5p.
Told you. I told you we
Mad.
were buying them for
That
at
is
least
mad.
5p at
That's
one point.
mad. But yeah, I'm happy to say they're pretty good personally.
Yeah.
Like, it's up to you.
I
Pretty
know
good spare.
it's the contradictory that they're basically just this, but this is up here. But yeah, no, I'm with you guys.
Aren't they
Pretty good.
Nestle? Is it Nestle that does Freddos?
No,
No,
they're
those are Cadbury's as well.
Is
They
it?
got, they got the purple back.
Yeah.
They got the purple background.
That's
Isn't
just like exactly the same chocolate, just shaped like a frog.
Yeah, literally. That's what we grew up on. They were just
just
They're
because of the
We
shape.
rated.
Just because of the shape of the. What have we got against frogs, guys? with the 2 levels down.
It's not the frog, it's the price, and it's the principle. Okay.
We're going to do a Freddo apology video after this.
No frogs were harmed in this recording.
Just very much insulted. Anyway, what's
Refrigerators.
This? Refrigerate. Oh wow!
my
I tell you, what,
God.
I used to love.
Oh mate, I
refrigerators.
used to eat
love
so
them.
many of these. So many.
I haven't
of
had
these.
them in years though. Like, I think I had one bad experience with them. I don't know what. Like one of them came like I think they might have been slightly off or something like that, and I was like, I'm never eating these again. And then I just haven't had them since. But I do remember them being really good.
Yeah, I remember these being pretty good. I haven't had them in probably a decade, but
Oh,
I'd
for
say
me,
I-
I'm like a disgrace to Britain. It's like dog food.
Wow.
Wow.
Speaks to mine and Nathan's taste.
Hey, I've been on record saying I like trash food anyway, okay? So like it's not a problem for me for someone to be like, no, what you're eating is basically dog food. Like
Currently, I'm happy to put these in. It's all right. I'm happy to put those in there.
yeah, I'm fine with that
Yeah.
too, to be honest. I'll
Yeah.
concede.
I'm out of this one. I've had them once, hated it. So like, I'm probably at the bottom, but you guys
Yeah.
take the lead.
Right. Fruit winders.
For
Game
I'd say
changer.
this was a staple of
Yeah.
my childhood
Yeah.
lunches. This is
yeah.
I haven't had them in time, but I'm gonna say they're bloody lovely.
Yeah, I'm happy with that rating. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not a blessing to Britain, but
no,
Nah,
but
they're
they were the one of the things to have.
Mhm.
So I'll go
Absolutely,
with
yeah.
that too. I mean, I'll have to defer to you guys. I'm not a big fan of hobnobs myself.
oh, a chocolate. hob-
I,
Again, have we got chocolate hobnobs on here?
I
Okay.
think we've just got the one.
I don't
hobnob
think
that
we
I
do
don't-
Right,
actually
okay.
because yeah.
I think so. We can include the chocolate hobnobs in this as well. I have also had the coconut macaroon hobnobs as well, and
That's a thing.
dude,
Ooh,
they're
that
yeah,
sounds
they are
good.
really.
Oh, didn't you
freaking
get them
good.
from
They're-
that box thing you used to do? Like, you used to buy like random
Yeah, I had like it was called Degusto, and they used to give you 13 random items. Not sponsored, by the way. And
But if we want to,
but like these hobnobs are really good. I'd say like if I'll let you decide this. I'd say pretty good, but I'm happy to go either way if you want to push back on anything.
Yeah, pretty good's fair. The chocolate hobnobs is one of those biscuits that you have to be in the mood for.
Yeah, pretty good.
Like,
so I'm happy with
yeah,
that.
and they're decent when with tea again. Pepe, take notes.
what kind of Brit are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't even have a say in this whole tier list. I don't
You know
drink
what?
tea, so
After
I
you
should
said
be...
that, yeah, you probably should be gone, mate. This is
Yeah.
new culture boy, Alex. Me and Alex every Sunday. 100 years, me and Alex.
Straight up being replaced because I don't drink tea. What kind of bullshit is this?
Oh, well, you should be here, mate. A disgrace to Britain because you don't drink tea.
I
Like,
feel like
a picture of myself, like, hey.
Pepe's like going off doing side quests on his own, and we're like, he needs tea. Like he ain't he ain't gonna have fun with that. He's gonna come back disappointed.
Right. Okay, hula hoops.
hula hoops.
Oh.
Pretty good.
Hula hoops are
Pretty
bloody
good, at
lovely, at
least.
least.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm happy to put bloody lovely because salt and vinegar hula hoops. I'm including this as well. Salt and vinegar.
No,
hula
I'm
hoops are
I'm fine
freaking
with a
good.
ready salted. Just the original ready salted. I'm good.
I like the beef ones. The beef ones are good, and big hula hoops as well. You had the big ones.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
used
haven't
to
had
eat
them
those.
as much.
I think now we're adults, our fingers can't fit in regular hula hoops, so I have to get
Okay,
big hula
okay.
hoops.
That's. I hate to admit, but yes. I mean, you can't. Everyone does it, right? And you can't grow up eating hula hoops and you haven't just put them on each of your fingers and you're like, ha, look at me.
It's a hula hoop man.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Like some sort of super villain.
Yeah, bloody lovely.
Yeah. Bloody lovely, yeah. Oh, I do love an iron brew.
I love an
I do
iron
love
brew.
it. I love an iron brew.
I'm with you on that. Yeah,
Bloody lovely.
yeah.
Bloody
All right.
lovely.
and-
lovely.
yeah, we can't put it as a blessing to Britain because
No,
it's fully
because
Scottish.
A lot of well, not
Wait,
only
hold
is
on.
it-
So that's Britain. Scotland
Not-
is still classed as Britain, though, right?
Is
it is, but
It
like,
is, yeah,
well,
it
Great
is.
Britain, innit?
Yeah.
But like, not only is it like Scottish, but like actually a lot of the country don't really like this, so I don't think we could call it a blessing.
Yeah,
But
I'm happy to stay
I'm
at
happy with
Bloody
bloody
Lovely.
lovely. It is
no,
good.
Yeah,
bloody
I'm happy with
lovely.
bloody.
I will
Yeah,
never
yeah.
reject an iron brew.
Yeah. Right.
Jaffa cakes.
I have a very controversial opinion on Jaffa cakes. As someone who loves chocolate and orange,
Oh, you.
I cannot stand Jaffa cakes. The
you
texture of Jaffa
disgrace.
cakes is just like, nah, a huge nah
What?
for me.
You're a disgrace.
I'd happily, honestly, if it was me saying this, I know probably you both would go disagree with me.
Oh, I
would put
definitely
this
am.
in, yeah,
I,
I would
what?
put these in not great Percy, but I'm gonna get overruled here. I can already tell I'm gonna get overruled here.
I
Bro.
love Jaffa cakes.
Right?
Like, I'm sitting here like silent. Like, they tried doing like other versions, like the strawberry ones or blueberry or whatever.
No, just
the
the classic.
OG. Yeah,
classic Jaffa cakes. What we say now? Bloody lovely, blessing. What
bloody
we saying?
lovely. I like Jaffa cakes. They are bloody lovely.
Yeah, I definitely like. You stop shaking your head over there. You fuck you.
No. I knew I was gonna get overruled. I knew as soon as I saw them on the list, I was gonna get overruled. It's fine. It's cool. I
Two
accept it.
against one, baby.
Thank God for majority rules. Anyway, jam
I don't really rate jam that much, but like
depends on how you're having it. To be honest, like
Oh, you
a
see,
jam.
I do like
Yeah,
a jam
oh.
though.
I can
not
see
gonna lie.
that second row. There's like scones and
Yeah,
and you can't have scones without jam. Spoiler alert: I'm putting scones at a blessing to Britain, and without it,
What?
jam has to be a blessing to Britain.
I kind of agree with you, but that's because I also like Victoria sponge cake, and you can't have that without jam.
Jam on toast.
Jam on toast, even the American style like PB&J. Like I do like a PB&J, or even a jam-filled donut. Like, come on, man, jam is great.
Yeah, jam is a blessing to the world. Create a new tier. Go.
The goddess
Yeah.
of god tiers
Yeah,
above the
a
screen.
blessing to the world.
Just like fill up the whole, like fuck the whole tier list. It's just jam now.
Everything is jam.
We're rating every jam.
It's a jam tier list now. Although funny enough, Jammy Dodgers right after.
Hey.
Can't have Jammy Dodgers without jam. Just saying. They're
Oh.
pretty good. I do like a Jammy Dodger. It's pretty good, but it has to be OG one. Like these other ones,
Yeah.
I'm not so into.
I'm gonna go like it's all right for me personally.
I don't like Jammy Dodgers at all. I would say it's not great at all. They're very low biscuit tier for me. Very, very
Like,
low biscuit tier.
I'll concede with that one. I'll go. It's all right, but I
Yeah.
do not agree with Pepe.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
another
happy
one
to-
like
yeah.
with a cup of tea sometimes. Dunk that in a cup of tea is not bad.
Mhm.
But you wouldn't know that, would you, Pepe?
Oh my fucking god! This is pure discrimination, right?
Well, learn to drink some tea and be a real Brit, and then maybe we'll respect you some more.
So harsh. Right, jelly babies, right?
Yes.
Am I the only one that thinks jelly babies have the deadest texture ever?
Yeah, it like freaks me out. Like
It's weird.
it's like eating
Like
chalk.
they're not.
I have to be in the mood for it.
Like I
They're not
prefer
great.
Haribo, where it's a bit more gelatin, like a bit more gelatin in it, and it's like a bit chewy.
Yeah, I
Jelly
agree
babies,
with
you
you
just
on
bite
that.
into them and you get no pushback. That thing just squishes, and it's like, ugh, nah.
And they're covered in
happy to
flour.
say-
Yeah.
yeah, I'm happy to say they're a disgrace.
They're a
I do not-
disgrace.
Wow. I wouldn't have said a
Yes.
disgrace. I would have said
I'm
not
happy to say-
great. Like,
Nah, they're a disgrace. Fucking dead. I would actively refuse a jelly baby.
Jeez.
Actively
A
refuse.
disgrace to Britain or just a disgrace to you? Do you feel like they've done something to the nation
like yeah.
right now?
I think
Exactly.
they've done something to me personally. I genuinely get angry when I see a jelly baby.
Okay.
Let's put it there. Come on, let's go. We got to hate on some
Yeah.
shit.
What?
Yeah.
So
as
far
a
as black
disgrace to
pudding.
Britain?
It's a disgrace. Absolutely, it's a disgrace to Britain.
Okay. Wow. Jeez. All right. I would have
However,
said not great, but whatever.
a Kinder Surprise, however,
Yeah,
jeez,
Yeah.
that is up there.
agreed. I literally have
Yeah.
one for lunch. Threw the toy away though. The toys are just dead now.
Yeah, the
Toys
toys,
are
are awful,
dead, yeah.
but that chocolate has not changed.
Yeah, the
Kinder
chocolate.
chocolate is freaking top tier.
Oh,
Love
so
Kinder
good.
Chocolate. Yeah, yeah. No
Um,
question.
peanuts.
It's just peanuts.
Peanuts.
Peanuts. Literally just peanuts.
See, these are KP peanuts, I guess, and they're more like when you're in a bar or pub.
Yeah, if you're
And you
having
get your
in a
drink
pub
or
having a
whatever, and-
beer and having a cold one with the lads and some peanuts, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who's eating those
it's
like
a-
peanuts that have been sitting on the bar in a pub? Like, I don't think they
The
do
old
that anymore
boys.
since COVID. Yeah, the old boys.
True, true.
And you, if you're that way inclined for that night, there's no way eating peanuts in a pub unless it's in a packet.
Yeah, I'm happy to say they're all right or not great, somewhere in between them.
I'd say
Like,
all
I don't
right.
think.
Yeah,
it's
it's
I don't
all
know,
right.
they're definitely not. Yeah, all right. They're definitely not good.
But like certain pubs have the KP peanuts that are like in the sweet chili peanuts, like in the crispy coating.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
They
yeah,
are
yeah.
good.
Those are good. I will agree with that. Magic Stars.
Ah.
Fucking love Magic
Yeah.
Stars. Fuck. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm happy to say they're a blessing to Britain because anyone that's not had Magic Stars outside of the UK, man, I don't know what it is about them, but geez, they are like a bit of nostalgia. The
Yeah,
taste is good. A blessing to Britain for me.
100% agree with that.
Yeah.
It's also one of the first chocolates not from Cadbury that I would put on par with a Cadbury like Dairy Milk. So
What is it, Nestle?
Yes,
it's-
Nestle. Yeah.
Yeah. Nestle.
Wow.
Oh no,
Okay,
is it
fair.
or is it Mars? I think it's
I think
Mars.
it might be Mars because
Yeah,
it's,
because it's
Ooh.
Milky Way. Yeah.
Fair play, but yeah, that's up there.
Mawams. Mawams, guys.
Mawams are pretty good.
I'd
I
say
do love them.
pretty good to bloody lovely. They're still pretty good.
Yeah.
They're still.
They're in that section. They're in that. I wouldn't say
they're
they're a
somewhere
blessing,
in
but
here.
they're up there. Yeah.
Malwams haven't changed though. Like I had some recently, and there's one OG sweet that hasn't changed in the last 20 years. So I'd say pretty good.
Let's go pretty good then. I'm happy.
They've got other like sweets that are on par with that. Like I love the pinballs, like Mawam pinballs.
Oh.
Fucking love
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, fuck, I remember them.
Right. The ultimate divisive.
dun, dun, dun.
Who wants to go first?
I'm actually gonna just step in here and just say had it but don't really remember it. I feel like I've been so anti Marmite for like my whole life that if I had it now, I might actually like it, but I'm too scared to try it. I don't want to come to the dark side. So
okay.
as someone that has had it more recently, I am not a fan of Marmite. My
Well,
taste hasn't changed on that.
this will be interesting then because I love Marmite. I genuinely, and I'm not doing this for memes or shit. I used to eat Marmite as a kid. I still would eat Marmite, but my family hate it. That's the only reason I don't.
Mhm.
I love Marmite. I love it.
Okay, so
So I guess we have to concede.
just is it
How far?
gonna be?
How far down would you put it?
it's
'Cause
got to
I
be.
would put
It's
it-
all right. That's the only middle ground.
I think that's the only middle ground. Yeah,
Okay.
it's got to be that it's all right. Just to be like, because this is a purely like we have to be in the middle here. That's
Okay.
it, like.
That's fine by me. That's fine with me.
Oh, matchmakers! I love. Is it matchmakers? This is
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
matchmakers.
Yeah. Man, they've got to be up there.
It's
They've gotta
it's
be up
another
there.
staple, man. Like especially around like Christmas, like
Mm.
it's another staple. Sweet. Honestly, I'm fine with pretty good or above.
I'm happy with Bloody Lovely.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Like,
I'm
the
with
orange
you
one,
on
even
Bloody
the
Lovely.
honeycomb.
The
Yeah,
honeycomb. I was literally about to say that. Like the cool mint ones for me, yeah, they're like on par with After Eights, but the honeycomb ones
honeycomb ones are
are
frick-
bloody
Honeycomb
lovely.
one was pretty good.
Yeah, bloody lovely. Bloody
Okay.
lovely.
That's fine by me.
This one's so broad. I see.
Yeah,
We were
this one's
talking about this.
Yeah, this one, me and Pepe, before we even. This one's hard because there's so many combos, but a Tesco meal deal.
That is in itself, without like choosing flavor of sandwich, crisps, and drink choice, is a blessing to Britain.
Yes.
Yeah,
agree.
I'm happy. I'm happy for that. Yeah.
Yeah, if we cut out all of that for sure. But okay, let's get in just for a little bit. What's your choice? What's your sandwich? What's your go-to meal
Oh.
deal?
Like gun to my head right now would be prawn mayo, crisps,
Really?
quavers, orange Lucozade, like the fizzy orange energy Lucozade.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's good. So I would go for a chicken and bacon for a sandwich. I'd go for McCoy's salt and vinegar,
Okay.
and I would go. Oh, I reckon it's probably a Pepsi Max if they have it. I'll go for that.
Interesting.
I would have put
okay.
you down for a Ribena.
Ribena's okay, but like no, like I want something fizzy, like just to like kind of.
Do you know what? Funny, now that Alex has said it, I could kind of see you as like the guy to get Ribena for some reason.
I do love a Ribena. I do love a Ribena.
The adult
Spoiled
size
that
one.
for
Pepe's
me.
not picking up the little
Yeah,
carton and like taking the straw out.
Little kiddie thing, like, oh yeah, me Ribena.
I would literally go through it in a second.
You would. You'd basically like squeeze it and it'd be gone.
Shots of
Yeah.
Ribena out of Tesco.
Shot.
I bring my own shot glass with
That's
me.
it, yeah.
Try my
Shot,
meal.
shot.
Right, go on, Nate. What about you?
I'd go chicken bacon stuffing,
Ooh.
and it'd probably be Quavers, McCoy's, or Big Hula Hoops,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then a Pepsi Max raspberry.
Oi,
very
Pepsi
nice.
Max raspberry, you know. I haven't had that in
Yes.
ages. That is good. You introduced me to that, Nathan, I think. You bought it round
I
one
think
day.
I think I did, and I think I left it at your house after I left.
Yeah, it
and
didn't
next
last
time-
long. It did not
Next
last
time
long.
next time I came round, you were like, "Yo, you guys had this Pepsi Max raspberry. This is the shit." And I was like, "Yeah, bro."
Right, moving on. What is this? Millionaire shortbread? Is that
Yeah,
what that is?
millionaire shortbread. It looks like.
Oh,
I do like one of these.
That is pretty good, if not bloody lovely.
I'd say bloody lovely.
yeah, I'm with you on that. It's
Yeah.
the only like you only really get them in like coffee shops like Costa or Starbucks. And if
Yeah.
I see one, I'm like, that's the only thing I'll hone in on. Go, yeah, maybe I should get one.
It's one of those ones you don't need too much of it either. You just need that small square.
Yeah.
It's like snack that on and
Yeah.
you're sorted. You don't need no more than that. That's all you need.
Chocolate caramel and biscuit. What more could you ask for?
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes it may be a coffee or a cup of tea on the side. Just saying.
I feel like I'm going to get added again in a second. But let's move on. Right.
Mini
Mini
cheds.
cheddars.
I love a mini cheds.
Ah,
I love a mini ched.
It's another one that's fell off though. Like they're not as good as they used to be, right?
Yeah. Also, the one I love the most, I don't think they do anymore. I used to really love the blue cheese ones. They were so good.
Yes.
Oh,
They did like a red Leicester
yeah.
one as well, or
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
They
cheese.
did
They were
loads of
good.
different. Yeah, I'd say they're pretty good. I'd put them in a pretty good category personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I actually remember the barbecue ones as well, and they were bloody
Yeah, I
lovely.
forgot about those. Yeah, jeez.
Is
What a time.
another British staple of crisps. Monster Munch.
Easily a blessing to Britain. The
Yeah.
pickled onion Monster Munch
Yeah.
is so fucking good.
Yeah.
That's not even an argument. Like, that's up there.
Even flaming
Yeah.
hot, the roast beef one can just
That-
get in the bin, but like flaming hot and pickled onion is up there.
I'm not gonna lie. When I said my Tesco meal deal, more often than not, I would also actually get Monster Munch because
It's a
just
freaking good
cause,
shout. Yeah.
just cause. I think
Mhm.
this one we were counting as just all Mr. Kipling, kind of.
That is interesting because if that's angel slices, then it's like for me, just like not great.
I think that's why we said Mr. Kipling in general, because it was like neither me or Pepe also really liked angel slices, but there are some Mr. Kipling stuff that I do really like.
I'd say it's all right. I don't think I'll go crazy over any Mr. Kipling stuff. I think they're decent.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'd say, yeah, all right, it's not bad, because I really like their lemon slices and maybe a couple of other items like Battenbergs and things, but like it's not something I like rave about.
Yeah, fair. I haven't bought any of his stuff in years. I say his stuff as if he's
Yeah.
sitting there making it all himself.
Yeah, just the one guy freaking pushing out constantly. He's going crazy.
Party rings.
Oh,
Party rings. Look, okay,
That's
I'm gonna say this. They gotta be a blessing, right? I'm not even like a huge fan of party rings, but they're a damn blessing. The fact that you can
It's a-
get these here and probably nowhere else.
It's a
like-
classic. I'm with you. I'm also not that big a fan, but they're like a classic.
I'm laughing because if we put party rings anywhere below bloody lovely, like at Sam at Wilder Pace is gonna kill us. He is obsessed with party rings.
Wow.
I actually
Really?
think they are a blessing to Britain. Speaking for the
Yeah.
majority of people, they are a blessing.
I think so. They are.
Well-
Well, they don't even have to be in that great. I think they just are. They're iconic.
I don't know how we're gonna title all of this, but I'm probably leaning towards definitive British tier list. So we are the authority right now,
Yes.
and therefore
Yeah.
we have said they're a blessing. Penguins, like
Oh,
Penguins are pretty
they're
good.
bloody lovely. I
Bloody
actually think they're
lovely,
bloody
like,
lovely.
I'm happy to do that.
I
Happy
love.
to do that.
I haven't had one in a long time, but I love penguins, man.
Yeah. The fact they come with a joke as well, like you can't not have a penguin not read the joke. on the
Yeah.
back either. You gotta read the
The
That
joke.
jokes
top-
hurt me, but you know.
That top row's looking like my weekly shop.
I was gonna
That's-
say
that's what I eat on a daily basis.
this looks like me in uni
The
going
cheeselets,
to
the
like buy
cheeselets.
stuff.
and that.
Like, minus the cheeselets, this is me going to the shop in uni. Like, oh, I got to buy some lunch. Get some biscuits, get some chocolate. More chocolate, a meal deal.
The kebab comes in
biscuits?
later at night.
Yeah, exactly. Like, a fucking.
the dream combination of doner meat and cheeselets.
Well, it could be worse. You could be doing doner meat and jam.
Well, mate.
I mean, I'll try it.
Well,
anyway, let's move on. What is this? What's this?
Pepperami.
Oh, come on. You know where I'm going to
Yes,
stand.
I know
on
where you're
this.
going to say.
Anyone that knows me knows that I will put this in the freaking top of the tier. Like, there's gonna be people out there that say pepperonis are disgusting, they're the most processed thing. And I'm like, yeah, they're the most processed thing, but they're also the most delicious.
anytime we go away together and
He's
we
always buys them.
and we go to the local shop to get snacks for wherever we're staying, Pepe's running towards that fridge section to get pepperoni.
Look, in all the years I've known Pepe, even when we were in sixth form, we used to go down the pom to get lunch.
Yeah.
Guarantee you, this man always had a pepperami.
Yeah.
Always, without fail.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's got to
It's
be a
gotta be,
blessing
like,
to
it-
Britain. I'm
Yeah.
with you on that.
Yeah.
I love a pepperoni.
Thank you.
I love a
I appreciate you
pepperami.
guys.
I
Thank you.
cannot fault that. This, however, I do not like Percy Pigs.
What?
I hate
Ugh.
Peppa Pigs. I think they're the most overrated fucking shit ever. Honestly,
First we're slating frogs, now we're on to pigs. Like, jeez.
I was Nathan. I would probably not disagree with you more. Like in this entire list, this is like
no,
a blessing to Britain.
No, it's
these
not.
things.
no,
Yeah,
it
they
isn't.
are. They are
No.
good.
Look, majority rule. I have to defer to you guys, but I just want it known they're overrated.
Maybe he's not eating them
No.
right. You got to bite the ears off.
Yeah,
you got to
yeah.
bite the ears off and then eat the rest.
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh.
I've been eating these for years, and they're still. I don't think they hit the way everyone makes it out to be. Like that's just me though.
Well, that's an absolute shocker.
Well, I mean,
Right.
how do you think I feel when you was talking about like all this other shit? You know, like you didn't like Jaffa
Okay.
cakes, so fuck you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
A Pizza Express margarita.
yeah.
Also, not fresh from the actual restaurant. Like,
Yeah, it's like
a
the frozen
processed
version.
version.
It's the ready meal Pizza Express pizza, which is just, or it's a pizza.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
But they're not the same. They're not the same. They taste so different
No.
to like the fresh
They're not
one in
but
the restaurant.
Like, I'm kind of with Pepper. Yeah, it's all right. You know, it's like
It's just a pizza at the end of the day. This is the one thing with it. I wouldn't say it's not great. I definitely wouldn't say it's anywhere above all right. It's so random that it's the Pizza Express one.
I
of
think
all
it's
of them.
just because it's Pizza Express, so it's like a British brand. That's it. I think that's the only
Yeah.
reason it's there. We didn't add this. This was on the default list.
Fair.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, Pizza Express is god tier for me. I think it's a staple for Britain.
I mean, like the restaurant, yeah, it's pretty good, but like this,
Nah,
it's
dead.
all right.
It's so expensive as well. It's like the same price as what it would be in the restaurant, nearly.
Yeah,
And you have to cook it yourself.
I know, right?
If you have, I don't know, if you have a club card, it's like $2.50. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, that makes it so much better. I still have to cook it myself.
Pom bears. If they're not
Blessing.
a blessing, yeah, I mean they gotta be right. Pom bears are a blessing.
It also helps that the mascot has a crown because they're the kings. They're up here.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
I don't know.
Yeah, because
They're
I don't know
bloody
many
lovely
people.
for me. They're bloody lovely for me, and I will never turn down a pom bear,
Yeah.
especially cheese and onion ones. But
Right, it doesn't matter what flavor. I won't turn down pom bears. I love pom bears.
I think for me they're the same as a party ring. They're like probably not the best crisp, but they are
How dare you,
iconic.
sir.
Like, no. I'm on your side. I'm on your side.
You're not though, because you
But-
just said they're not the best. How dare you, sir?
I mean, I'd argue that Monster Munch are the best. Personally, that's my thing. But like,
I mean, good
we'll,
thing
we'll
it's
move
up
past
there.
that. Yeah. We're happy with that. We got
Yeah.
pork pies.
Yeah, all right.
This is the divisive.
I
thing,
love
feel.
pork pies.
I think that. Am I going to say they're a blessing to Britain? They could be.
Mate, a pork pie dipped in some brown sauce. Oh,
It's
heavenly.
actually one of the British cuisines I have not eaten much.
Okay.
So I'll have to defer. I'll have to defer to you guys on this.
I'm tempted to put blessing. I'm
Yeah, for
tempted
the
to
sake
put
of Britain, let's put pork pies in. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
a blessing.
Yeah, it is. up there.
I mean, it
100%.
is kind of one of the most staples of Britain, really. Like everyone
Talking
always.
about staples.
Oh yeah. Okay. Fuck it up.
Yeah, I
Pot
mean,
noodles.
I know pot noodles are iconic. Like they're just noodles in a cup, but they're iconic to Britain, and they do taste freaking good as well.
And they have saved me in a pinch more often than I'd like to admit.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah.
What are you thinking now?
Yeah, I mean, especially the chicken and mushroom one. That for me, that is
Yeah,
like
Chicken
the
and
OG.
mushroom. Yeah.
I would say
So,
now though
I'm
that
happy.
there's better instant noodles than pot noodle.
oh, yes. But,
Oh, yeah.
but for
in
the sake
terms
of
this, like,
yeah, I'm
What
with
are we
you.
saying?
Blessing,
Blessing
a
or
blessing. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolute blessing. Yeah.
Sausage rolls.
Oh, Greg's sausage rolls are a
Greg's
are a
sausage
blessing
rolls,
to Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, yeah. It just is. If we're putting pork pie up there, we got to put sausage rolls
Yeah.
up there as well.
I mean, to me, this is what I would prefer. If you say pork pie or a sausage roll, I would prefer a sausage roll. personally.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. So we already know from back when we were talking about jam,
Yes.
Al wants this way up there. What are you thinking, Peps?
Afternoon teas. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not a scone guy personally. I don't
okay.
get the hype, and I
interesting.
think they're a little bit dry for my tastes. But
Says the guy that's eating
I'll-
digestives on their own. What? And you got jam and cream. Are you going to afternoon tea and eating scones by themselves, like without jam and cream?
I usually just avoid them. To be fair, they're not my
There's
thing.
no way.
They just ate my thing. I guess go to Nate on it.
I'm inclined to say it's all right because again, the quality can be few and far between. I've had really good ones and I've also had really bad ones.
So let's
I
just
wanna say
focus on
it's
the good
alright.
ones for now. I can't let it sit in. It's all right. I love scones.
No, I'm happy to put in pretty good.
Yeah,
I feel like
I'll go to pretty good, but I feel like Al's not going to accept that.
Nope.
Right, okay.
I'll
put it
sit.
in bloody
I'll
lovely.
sit here and
I-
wait. Yeah, thank you.
I do. If you take quality out of it, I do enjoy a nice scone with some cream and some jam. But you know,
I don't think
Okay.
there's a more British thing you could actually do though than go to afternoon tea and have scones.
I'm not fancy enough for afternoon tea.
I'll take you.
Oh, lunch day.
I might not invite this because I don't drink the tea.
Nope.
Yeah, and you also like eat shit dry, so
Yeah.
you'd be a disgrace there. Like,
I'll sit in the corner and just like not eat anything. No, I'm not even at your table.
no, you're sitting
I'm actually in the corner of the restaurant.
We'll chuck you a packet of digestive so you can eat in the corner.
Wait, but are you having? Hang on. With scones, are you having plain scones or with raisins in? Because I hate
know.
raisins.
I love raisins. I'll have either. I'm not fussed personally.
Or cheese scones.
I do. I was gonna say I do like cheese scones, but I think that's just because it's got cheese on it.
I was gonna say for sure. It's, 'cause
It's
of the
nearly a
cheese.
pizza. It's just.
Yeah, it's pretty much. It's pretty much.
All right, I'm happy with
Scotch
that. I will
eggs.
accept that.
Yeah.
Oh, Scotch eggs.
Is it Scotch egg?
I do like a Scotch egg. I used to eat a lot of them when I was a kid.
I've had some really good Scotch eggs, by the way. Like the ones that you buy in the shop are like, for me, it's like, it's all right. But if you get like a fresh one where the actual yolk is running and they're
I've
hot,
never had a fresh one. To be fair,
it's a game
I've only
changer.
ever had from supermarket.
I don't think I've ever had a fresh one either, to be honest. Yeah. I would say it's all right for me, but I'm happy for you guys to put.
I'd
them
say at
over.
least pretty
Right.
good.
Yeah, pretty good for me.
Yeah.
I would never buy it from the supermarket, but like if you can find like somewhere that does, they're like it's so rare that someone would do like a freshly made Scotch egg where the yolk's runny. But for me, yeah, pretty good.
Okay.
So
What is
that's
this?
what I think it is.
Cottage
That's
pie or shepherd's pie?
Oh.
Dead.
Oh.
Absolutely dead.
What?
Like a disgrace in my opinion.
What?
One of the worst. I absolutely hate like cottage shepherd's pie. Not my
What?
thing at all.
That-
Like I don't. It's just like it just feels so British that it tastes so bland as well. Like there's something about it which I'm just like,
Bro.
ugh, nah, never. I would never in a million years
Bro.
eat.
I
a
disagree.
cottage pie.
It's it's like an iconic British staple.
Right?
Like
It's like the next most known thing after fish and chips.
yeah, 100%. It has to
Doesn't make
be.
it good.
It
I
has
would
to
say
be
at least
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, right? Like, I can't
Pepe,
believe you, Pepe.
Pepe, what's the difference between a shepherd's pie and a cottage pie?
One's got lamb and one's got beef.
Okay,
right?
so you are qualified to talk about this. Shit. I thought I'd catch you out. Damn it.
I know exactly. I've investigated this. I wasn't just going to shut it down just because I don't like. I've done my research. I've done my research.
Okay. Yeah, I just got shut down. Pretty.
Yeah.
I'm happy with pretty good.
Yeah, so,
There's people out there that would say it's an absolute British staple, but nah.
yeah,
Yeah. Skips, right?
yes. I love a skip.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Bloody lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love skips.
That's fine. Yeah, I can vibe with both
An
of them on
OG
that.
like prawn cocktail skips. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Naughty.
yeah, I get that. That's fair.
Smiley faces. That's a primary school lunch staple.
Where did we put fish fingers? Because yeah,
It's all right.
It's alright.
smiley faces.
But I feel like they're a little bit of a step up from the fish finger personally.
I remember them being good, but I don't know that I'd like them now.
Yeah,
Like I feel like something about it. I just don't think I'd enjoy it now.
maybe we're going off nostalgia here. And when was the last time any of us had smiley faces?
I actually don't remember, but I kind of want to agree with Al. Wherever we put fish fingers, that kind of has to go there.
It is that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
it's
100%,
alright.
yeah.
Because if you didn't have fish fingers and chips, you probably had smiley faces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roast dinner.
I'm jumping straight in here. It's a blessing to Britain.
Yes,
It's
100%
I can
agree.
above
I can
anything
yeah.
we've talked about today.
I don't know if we're like
put it there right at the
doing that,
beginning.
but that is. I love
Right.
a roast dinner.
I know Pepe doesn't.
Yeah. No. Okay, look, I do like roast dinners. I will say that, like, when you get a really good one, it is unbeaten. It is really
It
good.
hits different,
But
man.
there's sometimes with roast dinner where I think it's just all right, and I think it depends on where you go for it, what is in it, how it's done.
Yeah,
There's so many components to it, and it's especially what you have on it as well. It's so varied. But when it's good, when it's like on point, yeah, it is a blessing. 100%. I'm not going to deny you there.
well, Al, where are we putting this? Because there's only two opinions that count right now.
Right at the top. It's a
Yeah,
blessing to Britain.
Of course.
Next.
Right next. Yeah, right next to the fucking roast dinner, right there. Right up
This
there.
feels like a hate. This feels like a hate campaign.
Well, you don't drink it, so you don't get to say no.
Yeah, you're on the bench for this round.
Oh, look! Here's my favorite drink: a cup of warm water with some milk in it. Lovely, yeah.
There's
tasty.
botanicals in it. You fool.
Again, you forgot the tea
Oh,
bag.
yeah.
You're
Yeah.
drinking tea wrong.
Here's my fucking leaves. That tastes nothing. You
Bro.
can't taste no fucking leaves.
Bro, I feel like you're like doubly insulting me. As
I'm
a Chinese
willing to
British
double down
man
this.
who drinks tea, you just said, "Oh, leaves in water." Like both my cultures are known for tea. You just shitting all over me, ain't you? You bastard.
Yeah, I'm a sad stick with what I said, to be honest. But yeah.
Disgrace.
Are these tea
Pepe ain't got
cakes?
to be on the next one. Yeah, these are tea cakes.
The cake version of what I hate.
I actually, I don't think I've ever had a tea cake.
I don't think I have either, to be honest.
Do you remember wagon wheels?
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're kind of similar to them. It's like I don't even know what you call it, like marshmallow. Yeah, marshmallow inside with like
Oh,
a
okay.
biscuit
Fine.
layer and then a bit of jam.
It's all right.
We take your word on it, Al. I think we'll go off your thing because you're the
Yeah.
one that's.
They're
you've
they're,
had this.
they're pretty good. I'd say they're pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Marks and Spencer's do like a salted caramel version. Again, not sponsored.
Yeah, see, I'm not into salted
Mm.
caramel though, so
Yeah.
that would be a minus for me. But okay, toad in a hole.
Oh,
I haven't had a toad in a
Uh,
hole in ages. You know.
I don't think I've had one in years, and I don't know if it's my kind of thing. But
Oh, I used to love
I
toad
mean,
in a hole in school.
it's Yorkshire though, right? I
Yeah,
love Yorkshire.
It's a Yorkshire pud with a sausage.
sausages and Yorkshire pudding, but
Bit
together.
of gravy
I-
on that. Oh,
I personally would eat the Yorkshire pudding and just leave the sausage.
no, because you have some gravy on it, maybe some mash on the side. like,
Yeah,
that is so good.
I haven't had it in years, but I feel like if I had a good like portion now,
I want. Yeah,
it would be
I wanna say
bloody
at least
lovely.
Yeah, right. Like pretty good or bloody lovely. I feel like.
Yeah,
Hmm. I can vibe with that.
All right, wicked. Is it Cadbury's that do this? The Turkish delight.
I think
I
so.
think it is.
I mean, are we just saying this like had it but don't remember? Is that all three of us right now?
Yeah.
I have had it, and I don't think it's that great. I'd actually put it in a not great section
Like,
personally.
see, the thing is, it's not so much that I don't remember. I do remember I don't like them though. So
Yeah,
I don't remember
don't
the
think they're
taste, but I remember not
disgrace.
liking them.
yeah. I just don't think they're great. Yeah.
I mean, I don't actually think I've had it ever.
They're
I
not.
know someone
just
as
go.
well who it's their favorite chocolate. Like,
Well, like
Yeah.
It's
my
like
mum used to
the-
love these. My mum used to love these because like she likes Turkish delight, like the actual Turkish delights, not this.
it must be not great then.
But back
I
in the
don't think
day,
it's
like
great.
this is all you could get. Okay, yeah, that's fine by me.
Yeah, I think it's yeah.
Twiglets.
Twiglets. It's the Marmite. It's Marmite biscuits basically. And you know what my opinion is on Marmite.
What you know? What's
so-
hilarious? I I don't like Twiglets. They're too dry. They're really dry.
I
That's right up Pepe
Am I
Street.
Oh my!
I hate
days.
Twiglets. Like I hate Marmite. Like
Yeah,
Well, Marmite, we were all had differing opinions, but we all don't like Twiglets. So disgrace or
I think I can't bump up to a not great because I don't. Think
I
that
feel like they are a disgrace. I don't know why
Yeah.
British people like this. This is the one time I will say I'm not a Brit because I don't like this. Ugh.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. What are these called again?
Twisted.
What are
isn't it?
these things called?
Twisters, yeah.
Twister. Yeah, yeah.
Pretty good.
They're decent. They're pretty good. Yeah.
I like Twisters. It's a good ice lolly. It's like
Yeah.
pretty good for me.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't think it hits the bloody lovely side, but like, it's
No,
good.
but like, I don't know. It depends on if you want to count the nostalgia. Because I remember as a kid, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, fucking Twisted's bloody lovely."
I know for a fact there's better ice lollies out there for me.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
I
putting
think we
this at pretty
also
good, yeah.
like have some on the list. So
Yeah.
anyway, wagon wheels.
Wagon wheels.
Oh.
They're good.
I mean, there's wagon wheels, and we put tea cakes in pretty good.
I'd put wagon wheels as pretty good. They're pretty
It
good.
has to be on the same par.
Yeah. What? Walker's crisps.
Walker's Crisp, Lay's everywhere else in the world. I don't know why we call them Walkers and not Lay's, but
Yeah.
I do know that this similar branding exists around the world, and they're just called Lay's. I just didn't understand why what
Yeah.
the difference was, or like what
I
came
think they're
first.
bloody. I love a crisp. I'd put these in bloody lovely.
But
I don't think
I
they're,
always have Walkers in my
blessing.
house, so at least
Yeah.
bloody lovely.
they're iconic, aren't they? It's crisps.
It depends what flavour. I would never buy Walkers. Ever.
Wow,
There's
Wow.
better crisps out there for me.
there are, but like it's like the OG, you know.
I don't think it hits the blessing personally.
No.
I think it's bloody lovely though.
I'd
I'd
only
say
go
that.
as low as a pretty good. That's it. I'd go as low as a pretty good, but like
I think.
Do you remember the barbecue rib ones?
yes.
They were the best
Yeah,
for me.
yeah.
They were like
See,
top
I
tier.
remember the original barbecue like flavor was
black,
my
like,
favorite
barbecue
ones, and then
cover,
they
yeah.
turned it into barbecue rib.
Oh, that's the one I'm thinking of. Just barbecue then.
Yeah,
The black
OG,
packet.
yeah, OG
They don't
barbecue.
do that anymore. They're so weird that they don't do that no more.
I mean,
Or I don't think I've seen it anyway.
I haven't seen them in a long time, but
Hmm.
I also don't go outside, so.
Bloody lovely, I'd say.
Yeah.
Let's go for that.
What's it?
What's its art? That's a blessing. That's got to be a blessing.
Yeah.
Really?
feel.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
I would
happy.
have said pretty
I
good,
think-
but I'll
I
defer
think
to
they're
you
on the
guys.
same like level as Monster Munch. Personally, not as good as Monster Munch, but like they're iconic to Britain. Like the fact that like you wouldn't be able to really find those like labeled any other thing in other countries. That is a blessing.
I mean,
for me.
in America, the closest is a Cheeto, I guess.
Yeah, and even then they're a bit likely. Yeah.
I think Cheetos are better, but okay. That's
That's a whole other topic of discussion.
so this is another one that's just in this list. We didn't put this. I think they're like the all natural fruit winders. Like
It's like a dead fruit winder.
yeah,
Like the healthy kid at school brought this in, and we bought fruit
Yeah,
winders.
pretty much.
His parents didn't love
That's
him.
right, yeah.
not great. It's what I would say.
I don't think I've ever had them. To be
I
honest,
have had
so-
them,
okay.
but I don't like them. I prefer my fake shit. If I'm going to be honest, I want my flavorings and my chemicals.
Yeah, where's the sugar? Where's the actual? It's like natural sugar or processed sugar.
Yeah.
yeah.
Again, this is where me being the trash panda I am. I want my trash. I don't want this shit.
Wait, I'm with you, but I would even put it as a disgrace.
All right, that's fine by me.
Wow.
Who's buying that stuff?
Right. What is that?
Colin the caterpillar.
Oh.
The cake.
Oh, come on. That is like even if like someone thinks of your birthday last minute, they get you a Colin the Caterpillar and everything's fine. Like that's what it is.
I would say it's bloody
absolute-
lovely. Like the idea of it is obviously a blessing to Britain, but it's not the best tasting cake.
No.
We're going off taste.
No, it's not. No, that's true.
I
Maybe I'm
really-
getting carried away.
I really, for a joke, wanted to add the one that Wilder made that one year.
Oh god, have you ever seen it, Al?
I think we
I
must,
think
though.
so. Insert picture
Sam-
here.
Sam's
we'll
going to
find
get-
it.
Yeah.
Oh, we've definitely got the picture. I'll never forget that. I'll find that in my
It's
phone
horrifying.
every time.
It's,
but-
it's in your nightmares. If it ain't in your camera roll, it's in your nightmares.
Anyway, Colin the Caterpillar, the sweet. I've not had it.
Oh,
Nah.
these are decent.
They've just started doing raspberry and like the same flavor as squashes, whatever the other
Oh,
flavor
okay.
is, raspberry
Yeah.
and vanilla, I think. And
I think these
Meh.
are these are alright. I think that there's something about the texture of them which is a little bit off for me.
What is it? Like a
I
gummy
think
worm or something?
It's like a gummy worm, but not as good.
Oh.
yeah,
Like there's I think like because like I think that maybe they're making them like vegan or something. There's something about them which just says like
Fair,
the texture's a
okay.
little bit off.
yeah.
Um,
I think they'd be like not great. Nah.
Not great. Okay. Pepe?
yeah, I'd be
Green
happy
green?
with that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
fine. Yeah.
Drumsticks.
Oh.
I do love a drumstick.
I love the flavor, but the texture.
They are the
is
worst
so
things to eat,
frickin'
but they taste so
annoying.
good.
Yeah.
They
You have
taste
to like
so
warm
good.
them up. Like you have to start like
Yeah.
make them malleable. Like
That's-
you have to warm
But
them
like
up.
you know, I had one the other day, right? And they come on the like kind of like cardboard,
Yeah.
like kind of stick, not like a plastic one.
Yeah, but that's
and
a
with
classic.
a
though.
drumstick, that's the worst thing though.
No, but
because
that's part of the
yeah,
that's
something
part
that
of the
you've gotta be-
experience.
Yeah.
Not getting it out of the packet in time because you let it get too warm, so it melted. Eating part paper because of the thing, like that's the whole experience.
That's not a good experience. That's-
it's a disgrace to Britain.
I don't.
whoa,
no,
whoa,
I don't
whoa,
think
whoa.
it's a disgrace.
And maybe the experience of eating it is a disgrace, but like,
I think it's too
no.
much effort for my snack. It's too much effort for my snack.
No, it's not. That's too low down. That's too low down. I want to say at least all right.
I could go to an all right. I can go to an all right from.
Yeah, all right's good. It's all right.
All right. Well, here's where the flavor rule probably does really count. Because I know for a fact we've had this discussion before, the three of us, at various times.
I will say this is a blessing to Britain, but for not the reason that Al's thinking.
Yeah. I think every time I see Pepe in person, we argue about this. Like
He insults my choice of squashy every single time.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think I know
without-
why.
I
Aaron
mean-
doesn't like the flavor that we like, isn't it?
It's apple and like the other shit one, whatever it is.
apple and
It's sour apple and cherry.
That's
Yeah.
the best one.
No,
It is the best one.
Why, Nathan? I thought you was going to be on the side here. It's too...
No,
no.
You and I have had this argument before in the
Yeah.
supermarket whilst we were staring at squashies on a group trip. Like, no, that's the best one.
What about the blueberry and banana ones? The minion
I've
ones?
had those. Okay,
Everything.
I've had those recently. They're actually pretty fucking good.
Yes.
They should not work. They should not work, but they
no,
do.
they shouldn't, but they did. Oh,
I will say for me, that's a close second. I will say they're pretty fucking
The only
good.
reason why I get angry at the blueberry ones, the blueberry banana, whatever it is because in the Tesco's I go to, they've completely replaced the sour apple and cherry one with the blueberry one, the banana. They completely replaced it. They used to have these in stock, and then they got rid of my favorite flavor for these fucking squashies. That's why I get aggy at them.
Okay.
That, like I think it's a personal vendetta against me in the Tesco's.
I can sympathize with you, but as someone who's had both, you could have been replaced with a worse flavor. Just saying.
Is it the rhubarb one?
Yeah, the OG whatever, like the OG like drumstick flavor for whatever reason in squashies, they're awful.
Isn't that Al's
like-
favourite?
no, that's
Is it?
that one. That's the drumstick version. Is the best one.
No, that's awful.
It's raspberry and vanilla. I
Exactly.
think.
No, it's like
Oh,
rhubarb
that's
and
the best
whatever.
one.
No, there is a rhubarb and custard one, but there is this one, which is like Al said.
Okay,
I don't know, like
I speak for the majority
Okay.
here is that we're just going off whatever pictures on the tier list and we'll put it as a blessing to Britain. Done.
Well, squashies in general, yeah.
Exactly that
they're
picture,
amazing.
whatever flavor that is.
No.
Whatever.
Squashies in general.
Yes, squashies in general, a blessing to Britain. I will not accept that this specific one goes in here. This
Yeah.
specific one may be down here.
Sorry, my headphones are cutting out. What are you saying? Like that picture there, that exact flavor is.
Moving on.
God.
Alex dropped from the call. I can't believe that. Like Alex's audio is just like cut out
Kicked off
completely.
my
Oh my
first
god!
podcast. No.
Moving on.
Flakes, easily
It's
up
up.
top.
It's up there.
It's
right?
not a blessing, but it's bloody lovely.
Yeah, bloody lovely.
Yeah, I'm only reason why I'm knocking it down to bloody lovely is because when you bite into it, it just goes everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, prepare to get chocolate on your top when you're eating these things. They're just like,
Prepare to
Oh.
just find chocolate everywhere.
Saying that, what about a twirl? Twirl's better than a flake because it's like encased in chocolate, so it doesn't flake.
it is good.
It's
do
pretty
love it as
good,
well.
but I still prefer a flake personally. I don't know. I think it's the childhood nostalgia of it.
I
to be
could give
fair.
or take, or give or flake.
I mean, they're basically the same thing. So. I'm not even going to acknowledge what you just
Nope.
said. Fruit pastels.
Moving on.
Yes, fruit pastels.
They're like a dead wine gum, really.
Yeah, I only like the red ones as well. Red one's good.
Red
Yeah.
and black. That's one thing. Like, I
Yeah,
think
and the black.
I think they're all right. I don't think they're not great. I think they're just all right.
Yeah, I think I want to put them higher for childhood nostalgia. But
Yeah,
like,
they're pretty
honestly,
good, I'd say. I wouldn't say they're bloody lovely, but they're pretty good.
Okay. Yeah.
Millions.
No.
I literally haven't had millions since I was like 8 years old.
Yeah, I was going to say I can't remember last time I had this.
I think if they're still going, they should be a disgrace to Britain. Just because, like, how awkward of a sweet can you like it is to eat?
That is so true.
I've got no opinion, so.
And you know, there's people out there that eat them one by one.
Oh,
my God.
what?
Oh.
Why?
Like, I don't know, but there's definitely someone out there,
Yeah, for sure. There's always someone for something.
and I don't want to be associated with those people.
If
they have a
It's
handful.
your time to tell us, Pepe. It's
Yeah.
your time to tell us you eat them one by one.
Yeah, those people are non-tea drinkers.
Yeah. Right. Mushy peas. Never had it.
Disgrace to Britain.
Not my kind of texture. It's low. It's low on there.
It's
that's
like-
I'm gonna go with Al.
Yeah, if we're just speaking for the three of us, then yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like them.
No. Tango.
Oh,
Tango's kind of like a shit Fanta for me.
I used to like Tango more when I was a kid, but I think it was because it was it had more sugar.
Yeah, if I ever had the choice, if someone gave me a Fanta or a Tango, I'd choose a Fanta every time. So I would actually put this in. If it's not, it's alright. It'd go for a not great for me.
I'd say it's all right. Like,
I would say that there's a new flavor called Paradise Punch. Well, it might not be new, but I've recently had it, and it is like one of the
what
best.
color is that?
It's
the
like-
purple one.
No, but it's like black with like loads of
It's like really colourful,
green and pink. Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
graffiti
yeah.
kind of vibe. Like, but it's
Oh.
like
I haven't had that one then.
it is good. Like, it's fucking amazing. It's kind of
mean-
like Lilt vibes, but bit sweeter.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's
Rip
good.
Lilt.
Lilt was good.
But yeah, I agree. Like Tango Orange, Fanta, I'd pick Fanta over Tango Orange all day long.
So like,
We're
it's all right.
happy. It's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The what did we classify this as? Just the
It's like
instant
a cup-
pastas?
It's like a cup of pasta. or
Oh
whatever.
mate, like instant mac and cheese.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
that kind of stuff, like instant pasta.
It's like a bachelor's one. You know, like the
yeah,
bachelor's
you know.
brand.
I mean,
yeah.
I think this is even
Yeah.
bachelor's brand.
Yeah.
I
But,
used to
like-
love the cheese and broccoli one. I'd still buy that every now and then. I probably got one in the cupboard.
I actually used to eat a lot of these. Maybe not this specific one, but in a pinch, I used to eat a lot of these, just because they're quick.
Yeah,
and it's
I
easy.
think on like a cold day, these are like lifesavers. So I'm happy to say it's alright or pretty good for me.
I'd say it's all right. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's fine by me.
Yeah.
Branston, pickle. I've
Or
never had it.
I actually don't think I've had it either, to be honest.
At least I don't think I've had it. I might have had it in a random like meal deal sandwich or something.
Yeah, cheese and pickle sandwich.
It's like kind of sweet pickle, right?
Yeah. It's like
Okay, no, yeah, I might have
finely chopped bits of onion with like a
It goes.
pickle.
You just have it in a like a cheese and pickle sandwich, isn't it? Like it's
Yeah.
okay.
For me, like cheese and pickle sandwiches is bloody lovely.
I'm honestly,
Like,
I feel
it's
like
up
yeah.
there.
If you feel more passionate about
I
it,
mean,
I'm
yeah. I
happy
mean,
to.
without Al having the only actual opinion on it.
Yeah,
I would say it's
So-
it's a fundamental. It's like a fundamental piece of a cheese board. Like you can't have
Fair.
it without
Yeah,
a pickle or like
I've
a
seen-
caramelized onion pickle thing.
Fair.
I can get that.
Pop works. So like,
That pop chips kind of, right? Are they
Yeah.
pop chips?
I've had
Yeah.
these. They're like they do, but sweet barbecue ones. I think it's like a protein crisp.
Yeah.
They're like the healthier version of popcorn or pop chips.
I like the texture of them.
Yeah, they're not as good as pop chips.
Are we just gonna say they're right? I think because I don't think they're that. I don't think they're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
They're-
Let's
like,
get
they're
on to
good.
this next one.
Yeah.
Space Raiders.
Easily
Yes,
blessing,
boy.
blessing. Like I remember, like in the tuck shops in your school, they would have like about 10p for these things or whatever.
Agreed.
Like for a bag.
I love
Easy.
Space Raiders.
A blessing. Easy
Every
blessing.
flavor
Wow.
as well. The OG pickled
Yeah.
onion is like there's no other pickled onion like it. You know you're eating
Bro.
a Space Raider.
Yeah,
It's-
the texture of those things. Yeah,
These
Mm.
so good.
My mouth's watering just thinking about them.
it's so good.
Weetabix.
I don't know. Does Pepe eat it on its own without milk? Oh no! I actually know. I know what he's gonna say now as well. Oh,
I used to told
over
me
to you,
about this
Pepe.
before.
We've had this
Yeah.
conversation before.
This is so controversial that I don't think I've told this to anyone and they've been like, "Oh, that's nice." I have my Weetabix with butter.
Dead. Get him off
Yep.
the channel.
I'll
Culture
tell you what.
boys.
It's so good to have it with, like, they taste so nice. That's the only way I'll
No.
eat my Weetabix.
No.
They're
It's the
decent. man.
strangest. It's one of the strangest things you've ever told me. Ever.
Yeah.
Have you guys tried it?
No, because
No, you haven't tried it. Because try it and then you'll see what I'm on about. Honestly, like it's good. I don't have it
I'm-
as often as I
If
used
I
to.
try
but
it, we're gonna have to be on a group trip so that if I don't want that, you're gonna eat that.
I'll eat it 100%.
Yeah, we're not wasting Weetabix here.
Right.
That for me is just I would never buy Weetabix.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy Weetabix in general as well, but like,
I can understand why. It's a very divisive thing. I know you either like it or you don't. And that's absolutely fine. I don't
I
have
mean,
strong
I-
opinions on it.
I would have said just not great. To be fair, I wouldn't say they're
Yeah.
a disgrace, but
yeah,
like,
not great. I think I do remember having like the ones with chocolate chips in, like the
Yeah,
Weetabix
they're
Mini,
great.
and they were alright, but like it's
Those
not a
were
disgrace.
nice, but like
I can
it's
accept
plain
this,
old
that's-
Weetabix. Like no,
That's fine. That's fine.
Yorkies.
Just massive chocolate, really, isn't it?
It's like a
Yeah.
solid chocolate bar, and I mean like in like texture, it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
It's
Yeah,
alright.
yeah. It's for some reason it just feels like an all right chocolate.
Yeah,
Like
right.
there's better ones out there. That's the one thing with it. So it's a weird one putting it there because I feel like it should have been a pretty good, but it just doesn't live up to it for some reason.
No, it doesn't. It's
Yeah.
always just sort of the one I forget as well. It's like it just exists, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, Yorkie, great.
They did recently do a honeycomb version, which was good.
Well, that does sound
Fucking
pretty
hell.
good. That does sound.
That does sound pretty good.
And they're
but, like,
always specials as well. They're always like, oh, here for 8 weeks, and then you buy one, and it's amazing, and you can never buy them again. Ever.
Yeah. So true.
I guess it's just so you don't ever forget that Yorkies exist.
Yeah.
We all do that.
Yeah. Oh, Calippo. Calippo's are bloody lovely.
yeah,
Like,
at least.
Yeah.
in the summer, like a Calippo.
These are also just staples of childhood, man. Like, who didn't have these as a kid?
so
like-
true.
Yeah, Calippos
Yeah.
are up there.
Yeah,
These bloody lovely, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Pepe's Ribena.
Oh, Ribena. Oh, I love that. On a winter's day, hot Ribena. Can't beat it. Can't beat a hot Ribena.
yeah, I'm with you on that. I haven't had a hot Ribena in ages, but
I haven't
I
done
could-
that in
good.
so long.
Easily have one right now. I've had it in the house. Easily. It's got to be a blessing. It's got to be a blessing.
No, I wouldn't put it that
yeah.
far.
I'd say it's pretty
Whoa.
good. Or bloody lovely, personally.
You've still got one. If you want to use your one, Pepe.
I had to look at the rest of the list. I need to see the rest of the list.
No, you can't look ahead. No, that's cheating. You got to trust.
Just because you didn't look ahead, Mister 8 options in, and decided to use it. I'll go with the bloody. I'll go with the bloody lovely. I'll go.
Yeah. Okay. Fabs.
I love a fab.
I don't actually have them. I don't know what it is.
What?
It's never like.
Dude. I used to eat these a lot as a kid. I used to love these as a kid.
Yeah, they're very good. I had loads last summer.
Pretty good. Yeah, I'd say pretty good. Like, they're not the best thing, but they're not the worst thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. The actual.
This
buttons.
was at your. Yeah, This is at Pepe's request.
Actual buttons.
Normal Dairy Milk buttons.
They're lovely. Milk buttons are like it's exactly the same as Dairy Milk, just in button form is all it is.
Yeah, and they're all over the list here. Like we you got Dairy Milk in every category nearly.
I kind of want to put it in like
bloody lovely.
Bloody
Yeah,
lovely.
it is bloody lovely. For some reason, it's not a blessing, but it's bloody lovely.
I mean, I'd personally have the buttons over the slab of bar. I'd switch them round, but obviously there's
those.
Yeah. It's
See,
the same chocolate, it's just different shape.
That's the thing. It's the same, but like I just feel like that has to stay there because it's the OG of the OGs. With
I get that.
You know, like you don't have these without these. So, club bars.
An orange club bar is.
I used to like the mint ones the most.
What's blue? Is that just original?
I think blue's just
don't
original,
know.
Yeah. Cool Ranch.
Oh,
Cool
That's the flavors of it. You've got the cheese one. You've got the Italian herbs. You've got the ranch.
Cool Ranch.
God.
But an orange club bar is bloody lovely for me. Easy.
Yeah. Bloody lovely.
Yeah. Right. Chocolate digestives.
Bloody lovely. It has to go above. It has to go above normal.
Yeah. They
I
are
agree.
superior to this.
Yeah.
There is no way it's lower than a normal digestive. Like
I can. Yeah.
chipsticks. This is also at Pepe's
chipsticks
request.
again. Top
the
tier,
the saltiest and the most vinegariest. Is that even a word?
That's what. My mouth is just watering just
Yeah.
thinking about chipsticks. Just because they provoke that reaction. They are just like I would say they're a blessing, but I feel like you guys might want to like put them as like a bloody
Honestly,
bloody
I haven't had these since I was a kid. So
I have to be in the mood for salt and vinegar. Like I love salt and vinegar,
yeah.
but it's never my go-to. And they are like the most salt and vinegariest crisps you can get. So I would say bloody lovely.
I'm happy to go for a bloody lovely
Cool.
on that. I think they're like, oh man,
mini milks.
Oh my god.
I love a mini milk.
Yeah,
Like-
that's like a blessing.
I kind of agree with you on that.
I'll
to
agree
be
with you
fair.
guys there. I don't think I've had them as much, but like
They were so good. I think now like we could eat like 6 packs.
Just
It's
in one
so
go.
small.
Could you imagine our next group trek? Fuck dinner. We're just sitting here, we're eating mini milks, lads. This is what we're doing. Mini milk buffet.
a bunch of 30-year-olds there like eating
Sat
mini
in a room
milks.
eating mini milks.
Don't tell me that's not the vibe.
Oh
Right.
god.
French fries?
French fries, yeah.
I love French fries.
I love
haven't
French
had them
fries.
in
Bloody-
years though.
Bloody lovely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bloody
least.
lovely.
I can understand that, yeah.
Quavers.
Oh.
Quavers are up there. They gotta be up
I want to say blessing.
What other crisps have we got in? Yeah,
We've got
they're up
Monster
there with
Munch
Watsits and Monster
Yeah.
Munch.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Personally, I always pick a Quaver over a Whatsit. If you're gonna give me a British cheese
Yeah.
crisp, Quavers, my top tier, always.
Wow.
Wine gums.
Easily for me a blessing.
Yeah.
But like I heard someone describe them the other day as old man sweets.
I understand that
And-
fully.
I feel genuinely offended by that.
That's because you're an old man now. You just have to accept the fact
are
we're
they
old
an
men
old-
now.
Are they old people sweets? I never thought they were.
I was on this conversation because someone said that Werther's Originals were old man sweets.
Werther's Originals
Oh,
are.
those Werther's Originals are associated as old people sweets because of the adverts. I think wine
Yeah.
gums are associated because like everyone's like, oh yeah, when you go to your grandparents' house and they have that, they always have that dish of sweets. In the UK, that dish of sweets probably was some old ass wine gums.
I love.
I only like the red ones again, and for me, it's the best sweet.
I don't buy wine gums. I eat wine gums when I'm with you guys. Like literally, only when I'm with the group and someone's bought them, I'll have some. Probably Pepe bought them. To be
most
fair.
likely, yeah, it's definitely me.
Let's put it up there. It has to be
It's
a blessing.
It's a blessing. 100%. It's a blessing. How was that?
Transformers crisps.
Oh,
What, the
these
smoky
are-
barbecue ones?
I don't remember which flavor that is, but in general, I put them as Space Raiders. They're like
I'd put the same
tier,
yeah.
man.
They used to do a pickled onion flavor, and it was so good. And then they stopped doing it, but they do like
Bro,
a flavor stuff.
Transformer snacks, or Transformers crisps, they are legit to me. Space Raiders,
yeah, they had
level.
It was like spicy flavor, but it was like
Yeah.
sort of saucy barbecue. But the spicy was like
Yeah.
not really, wasn't spicy. It was like a
No,
tomatoey
but-
spicy thing.
Yeah. I'd say they're like a blessing, man.
Yeah, I'd say a blessing, to be fair.
Transformer snacks. Are
I'm
definitely
actually quite surprised looking at the list in its current state how many blessings we have. I wasn't expecting that, to be fair. Ice gems.
Right, they are a disgrace. Right?
Yeah, I'm not a big
the
fan of ice
chocolate
gems.
ones. The chocolate frosted ones were like a blessing, but the standard ones, yeah, absolute disgrace.
I think ice gems in general are just sort of like not great to it's all right. I never go out seeking them.
I always associate them with like a shit version of a party ring. You know how they used to give them at parties, and like they used to be in the small
Yeah.
packets. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, here's your ice gems, and you're like, great, thanks. Give me the party rings. Just give me some party rings instead.
So it's clear we all sort of agree down here, but like in what tier?
disgrace.
Disgrace, yeah.
I'm fine with that. Not a problem.
Oh,
Cornettos.
I love a cornetto.
I haven't had one in a while, you know.
I'm partial to the strawberry one.
Yeah,
I like the original, you know. But like,
That's that one, isn't it? Like with hazelnuts
that's-
and yeah.
yeah, that is.
bro, I'll have either though. Like I'm not picky about it. If you're gonna give me a classic one or a strawberry one, I'll have both.
I'll
care.
go bloody lovely on these. I don't think they're a blessing, but they are bloody lovely.
They are bloody lovely though. Yeah, that is true. What are you thinking now?
Bloody lovely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Oh, okay. Maltesers.
Blessing. Blessing.
I'm
My
inclined to
favourite
put
chocolate.
these Maltese.
I-
That Maltesers bar as well. I love a Maltesers
Mm.
bar. They're
I
like,
feel like Maltesers have fallen off. I don't think they hit the same
Ooh.
way anymore.
Really?
Personally, I used to love Maltesers, but at some point I was just like, they don't taste as good. They're just not as good.
you know what I really
Something
like?
about
The
it.
white chocolate Maltesers. I don't know if they
They
still
were
do
good.
it.
I'm not a fan of white chocolate either. So
Oh wow! So just making the snack worse for you then?
Yeah, are you sitting this one out, or are you just like shitting on
no, I'm gonna sit this one out because like I mean majority rule, so you guys want it up
think-
here.
I love a
And-
Malteser.
I think they are. I don't know
I
if I'd put
do-
them as a blessing though.
I do have
But
great memories of them, but like nowadays I'm not about it.
You know, the fact that you can't get these in most other places, actually, no, you know, I'll go for blessing. Like, you need to have those.
Screwballs, ice
What?
cream van staple, screwballs.
I don't think I've ever had one.
Oh, is that with the bubblegum thing at the bottom?
Yeah, at the bottom. Yeah,
Oh man, I haven't.
Pepe.
That is a throwback.
Yeah, right. Ice cream van, childhood ice cream van, screwballs, always. Like,
It's like a
I've
cone
never-
shape, and it goes like
Yep.
Down-
smaller as you go down, and there's like a little bubblegum thing.
there's like a jawbreaker at the bottom,
Yeah, like the same
Man.
shape as a cornetto, but the bottom.
and
Yeah.
it depends. Like if you bought it in the shop, or maybe your ice cream van, like your ice cream man was different, or ice cream person. But like you'd either have like a raspberry swirl one with like sauce in it, or you just have like a straight up like Mr. Whippy, like
nah,
a 99. But
I'll
bro.
take your word on it. I've never had this, so
I can't believe you've never had this.
No, I think if I was going to go to an ice cream van, I'd always just get the
No,
99.
my parents wouldn't let, like, up to a certain age, they were like, no, you're going to drop that ice cream. So this is why as a kid, I used to get these all the time.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I think for
I wanna
nostalgia,
say-
we got to say pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like,
Dib dabs.
I used to love these.
Dib Dab's good. I can't even remember if they're actually any good or not.
Yeah.
I just remember I used to love these because it's just a lollipop and some sherbet. As a kid, that's like
That's
all
it.
you
That's
need.
all it is.
It's
It's
sugar
like,
on sugar, isn't it? Like,
it's your makeshift kind of like sherbet lot. It's I would say it's all right. I don't think
Yeah.
they're that much better, are they? Than
I
anything
wouldn't
else?
get it now, but yeah, I remember as a kid I used to love them. But like, it's all right. I feel like
Yeah, it's all right.
It's all right.
McCoy's.
Oh, I love McCoy's.
Where did
Bloody
we put
lovely, at
Walkers?
Walker's is
In Bloody Lovely.
I think they have to go up there.
like, same or higher.
Same or higher?
Yeah. No, not higher than Walkers. I'd say they're on
Okay.
par.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'd say they're exact. Like it just depends what kind of crisp you want. Whether you want a
True.
ridge cut or just like
Yeah.
Walker's, yeah.
Like Walkers, I'm
Yeah.
sure have tried to do ridge cut versions, and it's
Yeah,
just
they
fell
have.
off because they're not as good as McCoy's.
Definitely
Isn't it?
not.
They've got like the ones they brand as like the Max flavors, and they're also like ridge cut.
Yeah, the Max ones are there.
They were the Pizza Hut. They're the Pizza Hut collab ones.
Yeah.
And like they do like the jalapeno and cheese ones. You
Those
know the
ones are
ones.
good.
Nate. The
Yeah,
jalapeno
yeah,
and
I
cheese
eat
ones
those
are
all the
really
time.
Good. Yeah,
Those are good. But yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine with that. McCoy's are bloody lovely.
I think so. Yeah.
Custard creams.
That has to sit, in my
It's-
opinion, right next to the bourbon.
Absolutely. Yeah. Those are
I-
those are your two. Like
I'm always in the minority. I don't actually like custard creams, but I will admit these two are synonymous.
yeah.
If you're talking British biscuits, you don't get one without the other.
Yeah.
You just pick your preference out the two usually, and
Pretty
like,
much.
If you don't want your chocolate one, you get the custard cream one. That's what
Yeah.
you get.
Mhm.
Honestly, like there is those two synonymous.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Here's a British Chinese takeaway staple: chicken balls and sweet sour sauce.
Oh my god! A blessing to Britain. Like,
Absolutely a blessing.
There is this is what I include when I tell people, oh, that's the white boy order.
I was gonna say
You get your chicken balls and your sweet and sour sauce. You either get your chow mein or your fried rice, and then they're good. Maybe they'll get some other
pancakes.
bits, but like yeah,
Literally-
might
that
get
is
some
my
other
order.
bits.
That's
my
Pepe's order.
It's a chicken chow mein, some chicken balls, and some ducks. Like that's literally-
honestly, those are the standards, right? Those always exist. You either get like some sort of fried rice or you get some sort of fried noodles, but it's the chicken balls and sweet and sour sauce. In the UK, that's why I call it the white boy order, because it's like the standard order. And
Yeah.
honestly, I used to order this so much from my local that the people behind the counter actually said to my mum, "Oh, are you married to an Englishman? You got a white boy at home because of this order." Like,
You really lost your culture just because of your choice.
yeah, because I got the white boy order. Like,
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
oh man, Soleros.
I love a Solero.
Oh, no,
It's like
those are
exotic mango flavored.
I used to really like the smoothie ones instead of this one. Like this is the normal looking Solero, but
good. Oh, no.
I'd say
Even
it's
though-
Soleros are
alright.
pretty
I think like
Okay, yeah,
compared
that's
to
fine by
ice
me.
creams, like it's all right.
Fair.
Because I love a
Feast.
feast, and I think that's better than
Yeah.
a Solero. Like that's pretty good.
I'd say that's pretty. A feast is pretty good. Yeah.
I haven't had a feast in ages, but I remember these being delicious. And at
Yeah.
one point they had an ice cream sandwich one.
Oh wow.
So good. I love those ice cream sandwiches. Milk bowls. I love.
Oh, milk bottles, yeah, like you know the fucking all the dust that comes off them and stuff. Like, you
Maybe
gotta
not
get
the
back.
dust, but
Dust.
yeah, that sounds awful. But
Anyone that doesn't know what milk bottles is, I've easily just sold those. It's probably the worst sweet you'll ever think.
Yeah,
Oh
sure.
yeah, the dust.
I mean, it's expected from you, like dry biscuits, dust.
Yeah.
Like what Weetabix is basically dust. That's all Pepe eats.
Nah, bro, Bassett's milk bottles are freaking good, man.
I agree with you.
Love
It's a
them.
different kind of dust. It's like nice dust.
Yeah, nice. Like
Can we
I
just
feel
stop calling it dust?
Sweet dust. It's just icing sugar, right? It's-
I think
What-
so.
How would you guys put this? Because I feel like I would put these in either Bloody Lovely or Blessing, but I feel like you guys.
nah,
would
not
put
a
this in.
blessing. Nah.
I would say bloody lovely though. For sure.
Yeah, let's go Bloody Lovely then. I'm happy with Bloody Lovely.
Turkey Twizzlers. I know this is the packaging for
Oh
the original, or I mean
my
like the current version, but let's just whatever you think of a Turkey Twizzler. I'm thinking OG ones, like
Me
back in the
too.
school days.
Yeah,
Blessings. They were blessings back in the day.
they were a blessing. If you're going for nostalgia value, then yes, it was a
Like,
blessing.
they
Today's
must be-
standard. Today's
bro,
standard,
no.
they're literally the complete opposite. They're like literally a disgrace now. They're a disgrace
No more, right? No more did a generation share in equal pain than when those were taken away from us.
now.
Our whole generation was just like mourning the loss of Turkey Twizzlers.
If
Oh.
anyone, I've just googled it. If anyone Googles them, they look so bad.
Oh yeah, they look awful, but they tasted delicious. They're like
No.
OG Turkey Twizzlers are like god tier trash food.
Oh yeah, it's like
Until Jamie Oliver came around.
Yeah,
he just
made
took-
us all cry. He did, bastard.
Ruined my childhood.
Ruined everyone's childhood, man.
Our school used to sell cookies, and they were good cookies until Jamie Oliver came about.
I think
Mate,
every
us-
school was hit by it. Yeah,
Our secondary school used to sell banging cheeseburgers, and I'd buy them all the time. And then he came along, I couldn't buy them anymore. I had them for lunch
Yeah.
every day.
Man, a school canteen cheeseburger is like, yeah, it hit different. Oh. But yeah,
Bastard.
what's this?
Knickknacks.
Knickknacks.
I know.
Oh, freaking love Nick.
Oh, mate. Blessing?
Yeah, bless him. Nice and
yeah.
spicy.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
actually up there with Pom Bears. What's it? Space?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy,
Like,
yeah.
knickknacks are so good.
Absolutely.
Anyway, Savoloys.
The
Pepe
thing that-
Pepe informed me that these are actually like a British thing. I thought maybe other places in the world had them,
No.
but
they don't even have them up north. Like the Savloys do not exist past like a certain point down south. Like they're London staple basically. I feel.
honestly, of all the things that you could have told me, like are
Mm.
a specific thing, Savoloys is not one of the things I would ever think.
Oh man, a Savaloy chips curry sauce is my go-to order.
I
for
love a
peanut butter.
Savoy.
I
I'm
love a
with you
Savoy
on
as
this.
well, too.
Yeah.
You can't beat a Savoy. I would say though, it's like bloody lovely or pretty good. It's not a blessing.
It's
Yeah,
not a
I-
blessing.
I'd
it
say
isn't a
bloody
blessing,
lovely,
Bloody lovely.
at least,
I'm
though.
happy. Yeah,
Like
I'm happy with that.
Savoloys are good. Oh, Parma Violet.
Oh, the deadest freaking thing.
The thing that
Parma.
every Brit knows of, but most people don't even remember its fucking name. It's like, oh yeah, you know them little lilac chalky things.
Yeah. Awful. Absolutely awful. The absolute disgrace.
Yeah. Again,
I'm not going to
considering-
say it. I'm not going to roast Pepe's dry.
Oh, shut up.
Eating chalk. The flavor's good. The flavor's good.
Yeah,
But like the texture
But-
and just that's a switch.
See, for me, it's the flavor which is too perfumey for me. Like, it's just there's something off about it. For me, it's the other way around. But,
no, I'm without. I like the way they taste, but it is literally just like they're a disgrace. I never remember the name. The only reason I know the name now is because Pepe had to tell me so I could get this image.
yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. For me, like texture, yeah, they're the same as ice gems and that polar bear stuff.
Right. Pie and mash.
Blessing to Britain. Put it above a roast dinner for me.
Wow.
Wow.
Um,
I never actually have had pie and mash.
I've never had proper pie and mash. You know, like from like a proper. I've had like pie and mash from like a supermarket. Well, even then, I'm not a mash guy, so I've had pie.
Oh my god.
I don't like mash, so
Oh my god. What is wrong
Yeah,
with
like what are the pies called? Gunsters or Ginsters pies?
oh,
Ginsters,
yeah,
like the ones that you
Ginsters.
buy. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're different to like how a proper
Yeah.
pie and mash would be with liquor.
Yeah. I've
yeah.
not had a proper pie and mash.
I've not had a proper pie and mash either, so I just
So
have to take your word. for it,
I'm
Al,
gonna
I
have to
think.
defer to Al, and it's going up there.
For me, I'm going to speak for the whole of Britain. Above a
Yeah,
roast for me.
Above a roast.
I-
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
This kind of links to that, but Pepe wanted me to specifically put carvery,
Oh, a
like a carvery
though.
dinner.
Wait, a Tobury carvery? A
Toby
Toby
car-
carvery? Tobury.
It's a Toblerone carvery.
Toby carvery. As
Like-
in, like, unlimited roast dinner, basically.
Basically,
Kind
yeah.
of, yeah.
Okay.
Carvery dinner, like
It's
Something
got to
you
go
wouldn't-
up there.
It's
Yeah.
the-
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, a Toby carvery specifically, if that's the brand we want to go for, like I'm gonna say that's a blessing.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Like you can't go wrong with one of those ones. That's fair.
I love a carvery dinner. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So-
Yeah, agreed. They are blessings.
Bangers and mash.
Bloody lovely.
I'm starting to realize so many of our staple dishes is just something and mash.
It's just stodge. That's all it is. It's fucking stodge.
Bloody love our mash over here.
Again, I'm not a mash guy, and I'm also not a sausage guy. So this is
Oh, what are you? You're such a disgrace today. What is wrong with you? No tea, dry ass shit. No, you don't like mash. You don't like sausages. Like
I don't
You
know.
can't beat sausage and mash with a thick onion gravy.
I like gravy.
Beautiful.
I would.
I just
say
drink the
that-
gravy. I just drink the gravy. So I skip on the
bangers and
mash.
mash is like a good bangers and mash is bloody lovely.
Yeah.
Bloody lovely. And now, you want any? Are you gonna give us any controversial things about a fry up, Pepe? Full English.
Oh come on! I can't hate on a fry. I'm not a monster.
But fuck the black pudding, though.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, for
fuck
sure.
that.
That's
shit.
not lest we forget.
Like
Yeah.
it's a blessing to Britain. A freaking fry up is
Yeah.
a blessing to Britain. Yeah,
Bro, I love a fry up.
yeah. Enough said.
And I don't know why this is what we're ending on, but Lucasade.
Oh, Lucasada's a blessing.
Absolute blessing.
Absolute blessing.
Wow, you guys were on that. straight
Especially
away.
the orange.
Yeah.
And plus, I can't leave like
Oh.
a gap on that top row. We've nearly done two. Just for OCD reasons.
Yeah. We've put more in blessing than we have done any other category.
Okay. This is what I was saying like earlier. Is I did not expect 2 rows of blessings. I thought
Yeah.
maybe like the middle would get populated more.
I'm surprised we didn't put anything in the bottom.
Well, it's because of the majority rule and the other rules. So like,
Yeah.
there probably would be
Uh,
more in here if we
Vetoed
didn't have that.
yeah.
Right. Considering myself and Nathan actually don't have, I'll use his in the first
Yeah,
10.
I was gonna
We-
say is this how we want to leave it? Because me and Pepe still have
We still have
one-
our cheat. Yeah.
one thing each.
And you
I'm
can't use
looking
it
at
because
it.
I agreed with. We put squashes up there just because it's the best flavor.
No, that's, that's
If it was
that's,
specifically apple and cherry, it would get vetoed, and Pepe would use his. I think both of you would.
Yeah.
Um,
well, I mean, I'll let Pepe use his, and then I'll just have mine.
I
For
think I know
whatever.
what. I think I know what Nathan's gonna move.
What? Would you?
Are you gonna move? Are you two gonna move then? Use your votes just to pick.
I feel
an
like
over-
I want to have a
overall.
look. I want to have a
Okay.
look
did-
before
yeah, I
I
need
make
to
a
have a look.
decision because I'm not gonna lie. As a general consensus, on a first glance, I kind of agree with all of this.
I'm trying to. There's nothing like too egregious here, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. Like to me, I'm like, there's nothing that stands out. Like I'm like, no, I have to move that. That cannot stand.
What about Marmite? That was the only one you challenged us. Is Marmite? Nah, it's all right.
Mama, I can leave as it's all right because, like, again, I eat it and I like it, but I do also agree. I understand there's a lot of people who don't like it, so I'm kind of like, it's fine to stay there as it is because it's like, you know,
Honestly,
there's no need to fight that. It's very divisive. So
honestly, looking at that, I'm actually quite fine with that whole list. I actually don't think I'd change anything.
Yeah. I'm just thankful we all agreed on cream eggs.
Yeah,
me too.
man.
You know, I was so hoping that we wouldn't have to argue on that because that's to me is always one of the most annoying arguments. Is people that are like, oh, that's so good. I'm like, no, they're awful. Just
Nah.
please come to your senses. They're awful.
Overrated to fuck, man. Like,
In it.
but that is
yeah,
basically our list. That is
Yeah.
I think
Honestly,
it looks pretty good.
I can't fault any of this. To be fair.
No.
If I could put pie and mash above A Blessing to Britain, I would.
You
I'm not going to end on that. I love pie and mash.
know, just for that, I kind of want to move pie and mash all the way down. I'm kidding. I'm not. I'm not actually going to use my
That
vote
tea is
to-
going straight down to the bottom.
Well, then I'm definitely using it to override you. Tea is staying where it is, sir. You are wrong.
Nah, honestly, I'm happy with that. If we've got no more changes, then
Yeah.
that brings us to the end of the episode. Thank you for joining us, Alex, for this and helping us make our decisions on this. It's been a real good time.
Thanks for having me. Until next time.
Yes, but
You'll have to wait another 3 years.
See you in 3 years.
and thank you guys for listening as well. Do you agree with our list? Would you change anything in that? Let us know in the comments below. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button for more Cultured Boys videos. We release a video every Sunday. Check us out there, podcast platforms. There's links in the description. We're also on Twitter /X, again in the description. And yeah, I guess we'll catch you guys next time for another Cultured Boys episode. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.